game showing up here on the Marvel Rivals Ignite stage. I'm excited to see some Human Torch, maybe a bit of Jeff, maybe some Hulk, maybe some Luna, some Cap. You know, a couple of these players got some Ultron specialists, bit of Magneto action. We love a good Meteor, don't we, Nilla? And a bit of Loki Luna action. Can't go wrong. These picks are fun. I'm absolutely loving the diversity in picks that we're getting from all these players here at Marvel Rivals Ignite.
Yeah, and if there's any indication, right, they can definitely learn on the fly here as well. Simply because they can just watch the other teams that are having success with their lineups, and maybe they can be thinking, yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. But moving on to the ban pick phase, I would imagine Human Torch and Mantis getting banned off. Probably Captain America to follow suit, simply because in this small little area, it's going to be a menace to deal with. But Luna Snow is going to be locked on the side of OUG. So probably a response. Maybe RC might want to lock Luna Snow too. Like, oh, it's fine. You have a Luna Snow. We probably want to lock that as well. But Captain America is going to be banned first, and Luna Snow, that's going to be a save. Next ban, Loki, Snow, Torch. Yeah, okay, just balance things out. Just take things out. See, like, this is what happens because they are so similar, right? Okay, the moment you take out Torch, we're going to take out Torch. The moment you save Luna Snow, we're going to save Luna Snow. So,
oh, you called it double mag.
Yeah, double mag ban.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
Definitely gonna be double ban. Yeah, for sure. And if you ban Psylocke, rest assured, we're gonna ban Psylocke and the very last pick as well. So
yeah,
I feel like that's gonna be very, very similar locks, similar bans, maybe only one difference. And now you can see the Emma being saved. I'm guessing OUG's probably gonna save Emma too. So there you have it. They're gonna save Emma, and that last one probably gonna ban out the Psylocke.
I would not be surprised.
Oh, now it's going to be the Mantis. Okay, so similar bans, see? Okay. Everything's almost the same, except for Captain America and Psylocke.
Okay, I'm excited to see what compositions these teams are going to roll out on, because the bans are almost near similar, you know, a couple differences here and there, but ultimately, yeah, it's just right there. Wow, only the difference. 5 for 5.
1 difference.
5 for 5, my goodness. 5 for 5 on the bans and protects right there. You know?
That's why.
Psylocke and Cap,
It's just so similar, right?
Yeah, all right, well, we're very much getting into game very soon here at Marvel Rivals Ignite. Hey, in 2025, let's get into it. The crowd's getting crazy. OUG versus Reject. Let's go, everybody. It's about to go off. It's about to go down. We're here at Marvel Rivals Ignite for the mid-season finals. We're going to Hell's Heaven. We're going to Hydra Shadow Space. It's going to be a battle for the ages, the best of the best in both regions that are China and Asia. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a grand one. This is going to be what you wanted. This is going to be how it's going to be. We're going in. Get ready, everybody. 10 seconds out.
Wow, what a play. I can already see the team up, right, happening just because of the bonus armor. That's going to be the Penny and of course, the Rocket Raccoon, but now the positioning of the portal to start things off. Ganbei and Gnome going to be doing that almost instantly. They're going to be opening up portals in front of each other. That's going to be the thing. But right now, both portals coming in. It's like, hello, knock knock, who's there? Here we are. Molan taking out Gargoyle. That's the first casualty of the game. And it's okay, because mission area unlocks in 10 seconds, and they can still rush to the mission area. That's gonna be the first casualty of the game. So OUG already taking up point right there, Liger.
Yeah, they have the advantage, they have the lead, they have the fire, the pressure, everything they need to move forward and head on over. Deeper into Hydra Space. Mola! Zhou! Oh my days, the Loki finale taking out Ganbei 1-1 right now. They're feeling confident right now. Both teams in the lead right there, 4-4. But OUG are the 1 win percentage on the board right now. And Taro Cookie landing some shots, maybe potentially some pump action Punisher as well.
Yeah, you can see Molan and Ganbei, right? You can see the fastball action probably happening soon. But right now, you can see they are fighting for possession of the round. The Wolverine is gonna go down. That's finale getting taken out by Ganbei. Dobby already taking out Souchang, but it's still 5v5. Dobby already stealing damage right now. Fate of both worlds going to be employed. All the dance-off is going to happen in the middle of the map. The Flying Wolverine finding no target, but everyone is being kept alive. But not for long, because once the utility ultimate is down, that's where the casualty starts to build up. Piggy, Psionic Seduction, pulling, trying to damage as much as possible, but right now, the Inferno! That's gonna take out Ganbei. Finale! Double elimination
Finale with a pump action, double elim, double KO, double up on everybody right now with a double pump action. That is what you expected from a Punisher with the shotgun action. I've waited a long time to see Finale's Punisher, and I'm very excited and very, very entertained already with the final judgment ready to go into the next fight. Xiaozhong is ready as well with the Loki ultimate as well. But Mocha on the other side ready to dance with the fate of both worlds, and Finale's closest ever to that Executioner ultimate as well. Now, powers are mine. Xiaozhong, Kofisuna, fate of both worlds is online and available when they need.
Yeah, and they can definitely use that as an opening to rush into the position. It's pretty similar to the progress we're talking about. But now Finale, with the final judgment, trying to find that casualty that they really need on the side of Rejects. But no, he's gonna die! He's gonna fall! Taro Cookie, the better Punisher for today! But right now, and that's the power! No Magneto! And it's just crazy. Punisher is gonna go crazy!
Molan, right, that's 1-1! Dobby and Gago, Domi and Mocha to Ganbei, 1-for-1. Everybody's taking a piece of them right now. OUG each getting a pick on one of Reject right now, and the final Captain America Gnome taken out by Taro Cookie right now. There it is, OUG recapper back, and even though Reject got a 57% and took the lead back, OUG will climb back and take that lead in capture percentage as well. But I want to bring note to the fact Gargoyle's ready soon to get that insane End-Song Inferno online as well. Ganbei with the Agamotto ready and Sval ready to sustain them with the fate of both worlds when they need it. Everybody else is climbing truer and closer to their ultimates as well.
Yeah, they're just building up the ultimate, just ready for the next team fight. As I said, the progress is pretty similar, but OUG is building up points as we speak. So right now, the kidnap has to happen from the side of Finale, but he is being targeted a little bit more because they keep spotting him wherever he goes. So that's going to be a pivotal moment for them as well. But now Molan on the back lines. Molan will he be able to get anyone down? He's dangerously low. He's going to be taken out by Gargoyle, and that's going to be the casualty that they might need. Eye of Agamotto coming in, but it's okay. Fate of both worlds is going to be there to negate the damage right there. Crowd control is not going to be happening. Gargoyle as well. Everything's going to be used. Xiaozhong has already copied the fate of both worlds as well. Look at all the copying happen across the board. My goodness, final judgment coming in. Taro Cookie going crazy. That's Rambo right there going nuts. Absolutely bazonkers, but no. They're getting pushed back by Rejects. Rejects is still, the iron defense in the middle of the ground is just too much to handle. I believe they're going to push it to the 99 versus 99% point. But right now, all teams are ready. 6v6 right in the middle of the battlefield.
Right in the middle of all the action. 99% for OUG, 70%, 76% and climbing for Reject right now. Sonic Seduction coming out from Piggy. It's winding up. It's actually got a few locked in, but it's not going to be enough to take one down. Gargoyle's on the high ground, trying to get a read. Right now, the 1v1 between, as you said it, these matched duelists right now. The king versus the one who wants to take the crown right there. Xiaozhong on the high ground with the Loki clones trying to do it. Molan's chasing. The Phoenix Gargoyle's trying to get up for now. He's already got Molan on the background right now. 96%. We're going to go into overtime. One certainty is guaranteed. Both these teams will be fighting into overtime. Whoever wins this next fight is going to win this round for now. Let's see how it unfolds. Last stand online. The dance of the butterfly takes his first step. Gargoyle does take out headlock, taking out the Emma, taking out the power. Your powers are mine. Loki's gone for a copy, but a portal is there, ready to go this time. Ganbei's going to keep everybody sustained and keep him into the fight over time. He's sticking down right now. Finale on the fully enraged Wolverine. Gargoyle holding a Phoenix in the sky. Molan's taking out Mocha on the sideline. The Phoenix burns and crushes down. Trying to get some value, trying to sustain. OUG are capping it back. Does Reject have a chance to make it back over time? Resets again. This time it's for OUG. Ganbei has Agamotto if they need. They have sustain, they have the pain. Dobby makes it on with a bit of a stall. The Loki clone, the lamps are there. Gnome is there to hold it down with the Seraphim shield. Luna is there right now. Dobby holding the fate of both worlds. Starting it down. Tomahawk Agamotto from Ganbei. Go to the high ground. It's going to be met with a Sonic Seduction right there. They're going to hold it down. Hello's got Sonic Seduction ready to go online if they need, and activates it just in time to push the rest of Reject back.
Oh no!
Only one is there. Biggie gets Hello. Is it going to be enough right now? Overtime is ticking down and out, and who's the last one there? Finale looks like Reject might cap it back.
Oh my goodness, Taro Cookie trying to hold it down with the final judgment, but apparently it's not going to be enough because right now, Dance of the Butterfly, Molan trying to do a little bit more damage to the big lines, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough because the iron defense is too strong on the side of Rejects. A lot of members are in the middle, they're just going down one by one by one. But wait a minute, Taro Cookie trying to make that pump action work. Ganbei already on the Venom is going to be tackled a little bit by the Emma Frost, but Finale on the Wolverine is just going to try and shred the Vanguards in the front line, but he's so dangerously low.
This is the longest overtime ever. Another, it's frozen! Agamotto cancelled. Gnome doesn't get it up. But a last stand from Finale! Gets a Double KO!
And Rejects is going to get the upper hand in that battle. Beautiful, beautiful play right there at the very end. And that's going to solidify the first point for Rejects against OUG.
Absolute solidification, just like the magnification of this map that we're witnessing right now. My goodness, there is so much to uphold, so much knowledge from that fight that we saw. Like you said, it was neck and neck, a lot of 1v1s on the sidelines,
Yeah,
a lot of evenly matched.
lot.
I feel like it was one step behind, one step above. Each time both teams traded with each other, the overtime traded over, the overtime traded over once again, and then back again. And 99% to 99% is exactly what I wanted to see. This is a very exciting matchup. I am excited for the rest of this gameplay here today. But Reject do get that first round win for themselves, and they get to walk away with a nice Fate of Both Worlds and also a Ensong Inferno, and Ensong Inferno ready for them as well. But OUG closer than ever to their own Fate of Both Worlds, and I'm sure more ultimates to come after that. Let's get into it. Next round.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have Captain America on the side of OUG. That's going to be already a huge thing to deal with, right? But right now, Rejects as well, OUG does not necessarily want to play Captain America into this lineup as well, but it doesn't really matter because right now, it seems like the support that they have on the side of Rejects, that was the difference maker that they needed. And not to mention Finale on that Wolverine last stand. Yeah, neck and neck, but it's far from over. It's very, very far from over, Liger. And they do have that ultimate ready for disposal. Okay, beginning.
Oh,
a bit of farming. It's okay, testing the waters a little bit in the battlefield.
That's exactly what you want to see right now. Oh, big Finale going for the big slash. Trying to crash, trying to make it happen. And Ensong Inferno! By Gargoyle right now, taking out Taro Cookie right there. The Fate of Both Worlds is in activation by Svald right there. It's going to be a big one. Seraphim Shield is going to be there to block out the crunch. The Abyss won't do enough to feast right now, but we're going to see Emma, we're going to see Piggy, we're going to see the Ensong Inferno, we're going to see, trying to see if they, sorry, not the Ensong Inferno, the Sonic Seduction is going to try and pull them in right now. It's not enough, but Finale slashing and dashing and keeping it crashing, and we're going to see how that unfolds with the dance of the butterfly. The first step has been taken by Milan, but Milan's going to be retreating out for now. Gunbay taking out Piggy, Gargoyle taking out Milan, Headlock taking out No. That's 1 for 1. That's a trade back and forth. That's 2 to 1 right now. The Loki lamps are on point. They're keeping them sustained, but the execution of the final judgment is here from Taro Cookie, and they're shredding through, going to get the Luna. Finale breaks out of the freeze and charges away for now. It's going to be a tough one. Both teams trying to capture. OUG's closer than ever, and I believe they capture and get their first percentage on the board.
What a beautiful, beautiful skirmish right there. Both teams refusing to let out even just a little bit, but right now you can see that Gnome with the portal placement is probably going to try and contest it. It's fairly early in the game, but it doesn't really matter. They just want to have to... Wait a minute, Headlock, be careful. You do not want to get stuck in that position, but they're going to come out of the portal. Everyone is just trying to bring that in, but the last stand!
Last stand by the Wolverine. Let's go, Finale! Big ultimate, doesn't get the value they need, but it still looks beautiful. Gargoyle does manage to back up Finale on the high ground for now, but they're going to be met with a Venom. Do they have enough firepower to take out the Venom? Gunbay gets away with a bit of a shield right there. Self-healing is exactly what you want right now. Gnome definitely going to hit that Maelstrom Madness very soon, but wait! Ensong Inferno does connect, but it doesn't give the damage up what they need. Gunbay goes for a crunch, manages to go directly for the Loki. Does enough of a chunk, takes out Mocha. Gargoyle returns the favor, taking out Taro Cookie, taking a shot. That's enough power, that's enough what you need. That's one more. Headlock takes out Gnome, Molan takes out Gargoyle, Gargoyle forced the headlock, and that's 1, 2, 3 down for Reject. And OUG still have the source, still have the pressure to be able to hold it down and keep climbing up in percentage, going closer than ever to that 75% mark.
They don't really mind that skirmish, simply because they know that while the battle is happening, the progress is still moving on the side of OUG. So honestly, what they're really doing is try and take someone. I know I'm going down, but I'm going to try and take someone down along with me.
Exactly.
Create the confusion in the battlefield. Just draw them away from the real objective, which is to capture the point. And so far, RC, Rejects, has 0% on this point so far, but that might change in the next team fight right here. As you see, Finale probably looking to gear up, trying to kidnap, but that's not going to hit anyone. It's okay. He's going to live to try another day as the action unfolds.
The action unfolds right now. Gunbay in the skies on the Venom, taking the high ground, trying to get the angle. The stance of the butterfly, will it be effective enough for now? Xiaozhang gets Piggy on the sidelines over time. Rejects ticking over, trying to get that capture back. OUG's holding it down. Double Fate of Both Worlds. The Fate of all four out today. Ensong Inferno meets in the middle, but it's not enough because they're both being sustained. Nobody's going to get taken down when Luna's dancing around, but that's going to be what you want to be because the Taro Cookie tries to line it up right now. Mulan on the side. Last Psylocke getting Gargoyle on the flank. That's a go for the king right there. Then we're going to see another. Then we're going to see a flash dash slash and see you later. But it doesn't matter because it was a clone. It doesn't matter because Reject are pushed off the point and OUG capture Hell's Heaven.
They were so
But it's not
preoccupied.
over. It's not over. That's a decider. There's one more.
There's one more. Indeed.
There's one more.
Yeah, but they were so preoccupied, right? You saw that they were so preoccupied with the battle that they forgot the real war is actually in capturing the point.
I know.
And by the time they realized it, it wasn't even overtime. It wasn't even triggered. It wasn't even triggered. The entrance and exit, the entrance was just blocked perfectly. And they were like, yeah, we're going to take the team fight. And at the heat of the battle, yeah, that's where OUG held it down 100-0.
Yep, 100-0 is insanity right now. But eyes on the prize. We are still here in domination. One more round. Let's see who's going to take their first map in this best of 5 series in the lower bracket of the Marvel Rivals Ignite here today in the mid-season finals. OUG versus Reject. Who's going to take it? Who's going to hold it? Who's going to bring home the glory? It's all about to happen now as we find out who gets their first lead and their first map on the board.
Yeah, I mean, the action continues. Like what you said, there's still one more match to go before we can decide who wins that first BO, right? But right now, just getting into the position. I love how the Venom is already positioning himself up in the higher grounds, while Captain America Gnome is going to try and scout the things out at the back lines. This is what they're doing, gathering intel. But Gargoyle already takes out Molan. And right now, 5v6, Finale is going to go crazy. Probably try and get someone else besides Molan. But right now, it's pretty even. They're not giving any opportunities right next. There's the ultimate to use in case they really want to. Last Stand is also ready to use, but Fate of Both World is going to be used by Splat. Probably wants to just get everyone safe and contest the area. But no, Kanpei! Double elimination onto Finale and Mocha. Insane! And going for a third. But the defense at the back line is pretty strong right there.
Double KO from Ganbei right there on the Venom, putting in the work right there. Nello, that was exciting to see. A Venom crunching down and making it happen with a bit of a slam like that. That's the symbiote shenanigans we love to see. Throwing a Jeff and might get a bit exciting, but we'll take it for now. Xiaozhong on the Loki, trying to make it happen, trying to get sustained going forward. Piggy on the NR moving forward, trying to get the angle they need. They want to capture back. They want to get points on the board because OUG is climbing faster than ever to victory. With 15% in the lead, 20% in the lead right now. Molan getting in position right now, already behind them. Dobie does spot them, but it's going to be a bit of a shift and back into stealth right now from Molan. Going into the backline, going to be joined by Ganbei. The double dive backline flank is going to be tough. Dance of the Butterfly is going to be met with the Lucky Lamps, but it's enough juice to be able to push through. Torokoki hits the Phoenix right now, taking out Mocha. That's the Luna down. Luna gets another pick. Right there, Spout survives. Gago taking a Xiaozhong. Torokoki falls to Piggy. Piggy gets a double KO, taking a Spout. Dama is cooking with the diamond power right now, taking him out. Gnome gets the clean shot on Headlock. That's 50% in the lead for OUG. One more fight away and they potentially take this point. Reject gotta activate something now to make it happen, and they do, because they do capture it back. And there it is. OUG lose that percentage flow that they just had, and Reject gets some percentage on the board.
Yeah, Ganbei doesn't really care. Even if he gets taken down there, if you realize he just used up the shield and just basically just stay as long as possible just to keep the progression running.
Yeah, another extra 10% Ganbei bought.
Exactly. And then he just can just switch to Doctor Strange and then just comes back in. But right now, as we can see, they're contesting for the point. It's really, really hard because that's this really small choke point that they need to get through. Piggy standing in the front line, has Psionic Seduction to work with if things gets ugly and if they want to initiate as well. But right now, things are looking pretty good. Gargoyle trying to position himself at the high ground, but no! Ganbei is going to go down to Mocha, and now it's going to be a 5v6 situation. And now, oh my goodness, Gargoyle taking out Molan as well. Headlock's going to go down next, and it seems like Reject is fighting back really, really hard against OUG. Continuing the progression of the mission area.
There it is, closer than ever to that 50% mark. Reject will gain the lead over OUG right now, but OUG won't let them get it much more. Let's see how long it takes for them to initiate right now. They'll probably beat that 50% mark, but Piggy's there with the Sonic Seduction. Gargoyle's got the Phoenix ready. Mocha's ready with the Dance, the Fate of Both Worlds. And Ganbei is trying to go around and get a bit of a rotation maybe for now. We'll see how it unfolds. Gargoyle hits it right now. Xiaozhong gets picked off by the Phoenix. Gargoyle right now putting in the work. The firepower is evident. Gnome on the flank. Captain America making it happen right now. Going to bait an ultimate. Fate of Both Worlds. Sonic Seduction. Pop. There it is right now. Seraphim Shield's going to be able to try to block him off. A lot of people are actually entranced by that, but it's not going to be enough power. But it doesn't matter because the fate of all 4 worlds are here today. Keep them all sustained. And there it is right now. Both teams will not get taken down while Lunas are dancing. But Eyes on the fact there's somebody in the skies. That's a storm, and there it is. Molan ready closer than ever to the Omega Hurricane. Taracook is trying to get into position, ready to counter that.
Oh my goodness, Gargoyle gonna be taken out by Tarakuki. That's gonna be huge. Omega Hurricane at the back lines, but it doesn't really matter because he's just baiting out the fate of both worlds. That can work as well. But overtime has already been triggered. Kraken impact! Will it be able to get more? But the Eye of Agamotto coming in, and that's it. Finale is gonna go down. Tarakuki is gonna be taking him out, but the battle continues really hard. No, with the Freedom Charge is gonna provide that bonus armor that his team needs. But Xiao Zhang as well, trying to keep his team alive. But it seems like they wouldn't go more than that. Gnome trying to snipe the behind, trying to snipe the back lines. Let's see if that's gonna happen. But now the Inferno coming in strong. Will that matter at all? But no, Gargoyle actually getting taken out.
Headlock with the Ensong, ready to go. That's the power, that's the Phoenix. There it is now. Phoenix Force Emma Frost is just as powerful with what I like to call the Ensong seduction right there. Piggy returns to favor, bringing their own Sonic seduction themselves. Tarakuki on the front force right now, met with the Luna sustain, trying to push through, trying to get the damage. Damage boost from Luna actually changes it up. Sonic seduction from Headlock this time, making it happen. Portals are open. Tarakuki goes down and taking out Gnome right there. Overtime sticking over, 99% to reject right now. Who's gonna get it? But Nolly's on the Wolverine, slashing and dashing and going straight through the diamond armor of the Emma right now. Not letting her survive without a fight right there. It's not enough. There's so much pain, but the heels are there. Emma is holding on. Headlock's holding on right there. Piggy's in the front lines. Overtime sticking over. Both Lunas again. Dancing with the fate of both worlds. And it's going to be Omega Hurricane. Straight for the Luna. More life. And there it is. The portals aren't enough. And there it is. 99%. Who's going to get it?
I believe that's probably going to be OUG. They're clearing up shop. Rejects. No one is in the vicinity. And oh my goodness, OUG probably saving themselves from losing the first game. Slowly building it back up. It's only at 70%. But honestly, Reject still has this in the bag if they can win this next team fight.
Mathematically, Piggy's got the ult. Gnome's there too. Mocha will both definitely be there as well. That's 3 to reject, and that's probably going to be 1 or 2, potentially a third on the line from Gunbei if OUG grind it up as well. The ultimates are in equal form right now. It really is a matter of who activates first and who activates correctly. And there it is. Freedom Charge from Gnome, leading them on. Trying to get him forward, trying to rush directly into the back line. Bait out the fate of both worlds from Vlad. There it is. Ensong Inferno is going to be potentially ready by Gargoyle, but Sonic Seduction from Headlock is ready when the time comes. They do manage to push them off. They do manage to capture it back. OUG holding it down. There it is right now. Overtime sticking over. It's going to be a battle over every amount you can see. Finale! Bucky! Kraken impact goes once. Going again for the second impact. Do we see a reset? There it is. That's another Kraken impact. The Ensong Inferno. Another one. Are we going again? And for now, it might be no uppercut into the Venom, and he goes again! Oh, they're dangerous! Come on, Finale! That's a double KO! Do we see a triple? Do we see it going up? That's an unofficial quadra, actually. There's so much value coming from the Bucky right now. Finale wants to end the show right now. Xiao Zhang on the Captain America, going to be running directly into the absolute Sonic Seduction right now. Finale's holding it down. Gargoyle takes out Xiao Zhang. Headlock pulse to Biggie. Overtime sticking over. Reject do capture her back. Overtime is taking over. There's one final stand from OUG.
They're falling one by one. They're falling one by one. The Bucky power coming into play. That's the power right there. Bucky impact right there. The Kraken impact onto them solidified. They could not respond to that Bucky threat right there.
That is exactly what we want to see. I asked for the Bucky and I saw some of that armed and dangerous action. That was exciting. But Dobby Gasset is crazy. Wow. Yeah. What an absolutely amazing bout between these two teams. On my days, OUG and Reject put on a banger first match.
Yeah, it was really neck and neck, honestly. It was 99 to 99%, not just one game, but 2 games. But the next, actually, the entire game was just neck and neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the second game, right? 100 to 0. But
yes,
honestly, it is just very, very hard, right? It's very hard to decide which team is actually so much closer to winning, simply because, like I said, similar team play, similar play style, and not to mention that even the rotation of the ultimates, if you notice, it's just like the same thing, which is why we get to see the fate of 4 worlds, right? So
The fate of all 4 worlds.
yeah,
When
4
you,
worlds.
hey, the fate of both worlds, you get 2, that's 4. That's the
4.
glory, you know.
Yeah.
We've got the Lokis, we can have the fate of
Sorry.
all 8 worlds if we want.
Yeah.
You know, there's the entire multiverse out
Yeah.
there. We can have the fate of all the multiverse if we want.
Yeah.
Chuck it in, make it
brawling,
happen.
Yeah, the brawling in the
Brawl's
in the
good.
middle of the battlefield, right? That brawling was just out of this world. They know exactly what they need to do. The Bucky, the Wolverine, both of them are
I
just
feel like that was the
front
differential
line.
factor. The Bucky and Wolverine were the mirror in their own right, but then on top of that, you had the Phoenix and Phoenix, the Emma,
True.
the Luna.
Everything, right?
Everything was just such a mirror match. So it really is about who can get that step ahead of each other and get that victory. And yeah, there it is for now, as you know.
But Headlock though,
Yeah.
it was very unfortunate because I think that they were expecting Headlock. I think they played it a little bit safe, but then again, a lot of them were getting picked off. Headlock was probably, the team was probably waiting for Reject's Psionic Seduction to be over with, and then probably Headlock can respond with his teammates later on.
Yes.
But unfortunately, he gets taken out, and all of a sudden they just lose that frontliner. They couldn't respond because of that lack of Vanguard in the front lines.
Yep.
It's just hard. It's just really hard at that point, and Rejects capitalized on it, and the Bucky just went absolutely insane. And the Kraken impact was like, okay, I take down 2. The third one was more or less like, hey, you're gonna come in, you come in, that's gonna land on you. Xiao Zhang came in,
Exactly.
he fell.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly it. A lot of power, a lot of pain, a lot of lessons to be learned from that matchup right now. Recoup, take a breather with your team. I can see a huddle happening behind us as well as necessary right now to, you know, go forward into this match. But yeah, Reject get their first dub. 1-0 for now in this best of 5 series. All they got to do is get 2 more and then move on through. But OUG will not go down without a fight, and they actually might win the fight in all and get themselves the 3 wins as well. You never know how it can go. We're here to watch as we enjoy the show, and that is the way it is. I'm keen to see how it all unfolds. So many amazing players here today, so many amazing players on our stage. Keen, so keen to see how it all unfolds. Could it be a 3-0? Do you think we're going to see that 3-0? I don't think we're going to see that 3-0 anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that trio. I mean, you did predict a
3-1. 3-1, yeah.
It's more likely, but honestly, with the way things are going, it might actually be a 3-1.
Yeah.
3-1, 3-2, one of these two, but yeah, a 3-0, no, I just feel like OUG is probably going to power up and come back stronger in the next game.
Yeah,
but
could be they get the 3 in a row. Could be an option, you know. Yeah, it was curious to see how, you know, the warm-up phases for these teams as well, you know. Are they used to playing on stage? Do we have any hero shooter veterans in these teams as well? You know, there's a lot of factors to consider, you know. As you said, OUG, a team built around 1 star player, could be a bit of a backfire if, you know, if Reject just lock Molan down. And they did a couple times there in the back line, you know, making sure they're calling picks. I feel like everybody was sharing each other's vision there. I feel like when Molan was caught, everybody knew what to do, how to react, how to back off from the front line, not move forward if Molan was behind them as well. I noticed that a couple times as well when it came down to the Lokis that were getting hunted down by Molan, which I believe was potentially Dobby in that fight. So then that way, Dobby moved forward, didn't get absolutely caught out. Moko a couple times did get a couple picks there and taken out Molan in the back line, getting a bit greedy, but that's the beautiful thing right there, is that Molan did come back with the Sylark and put in the work, put in his pain to get some picks in the back line. Once the Vanguards were focused on other things, popping the Psionic Seductions away from Molan. Molan could go in free as a Sylark would and get those picks like an assassin.
Yeah. I think Rejects did an amazing job in sustaining their backlines as well, because they notice, if you notice, they don't give away free kills. And it's more
character's name live up to the character's lore. Translate that into your gameplay and you're gonna have a good time when you're playing some strategist low-key. Not just a healer, a strategist.
A strategist, exactly. But now, a little bit of the replay, you can see Finale going really strong on the Punisher and Tarakoki. Like, you see, I mean, the most obvious thing you can see here is, the moment you see one duelist being emphasized, then they will pretty much just pick the secondary duelist. Like, oh, okay, Tarakoki just instantly switched to the Punisher.
The freeze Agamotto was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane, honestly. But yeah, you can see the copying, the mirror matchup happening a lot right here, a lot more than you would see in the matchup between other teams. But honestly, this is just the way how they're playing it. And I mean, Marvel Rivals Ignite, that's just the first online stage, the offline LAN stage that they have right here, right? And Molan, usually he does find a lot of value with his Dance of the Butterfly. You can see that not happen as well because of how well Rejects was just covering their formation. So nothing on the side of OUG to break formation, that's already something that Rejects is doing very good. Like nothing in that lineup is breaking their formation. really notice.
Absolutely nothing is breaking the formation. So much work coming in from Dobby on the Loki runes right there, putting in the work. Piggy again, so consistent with the Emma. As you said, the diamond placements are clean. Oh, again, reminder of Finale on the Bucky, putting in so much work. I believe Finale's Bucky did get an unofficial 4K there, if you do keep track of the KO feed. Absolutely excellent to see a Bucky going through. Got to take another Venom, putting in the work. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Local celebrating as well. Let's go.
Okay.
Everybody popping off, everybody having a good time. Congratulations, of course, again to Reject for getting their first round 1, but it's not over yet. OUG is a tough opponent, and they could turn the tide when you least expect it.
Exactly. So much respect for both these teams, right? Especially since they made it to the first seed of their respective regions. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they will be doing in order to counter Rejects, especially in game number 2, where it's gonna be a different story. That was domination. Next game, Convoy, Convergence, Convoy. That's gonna be a different formation, right? And in open areas, you gotta deal with those flyers. Ultra's gonna come into play, and who knows, your Iron Man as well. Not to mention Storm can be an option. And I would imagine Storm. I would imagine Human Torch will never see the light of day.
Wow.
Never ever in this.
Wow. We saw earlier on in the planes, we did see some Human Torch, but I don't think we've seen it much in Ignite elsewhere so far. But you know, we're getting ready for our second game. Map 2, Yggdrasil Path. It's going to be exciting to return to Yggdrasil Path. It's a good one in the beautiful Ixgard. If you don't know, in the Marvel Rivals lore, it's been a bit of a mutation, a bit of a combination of 2 worlds. You know, we now have, you know, Yggdrasil is the big tree instead of Teldrassil. It is not in Asgard, we are in Yggdrasil. It is something Loki has done, mischievously turning Asgard into his own personal kingdom. Odin is not around, and Loki is going crazy. But Thor's going to be there to handle it, and Hela will be there to join the annoyance and be annoying too. You know, it's a bit of a trifecta of annoyance between the 3 siblings of Odin's kids, but don't worry about Odin's kids. I'm worried about the legends here who are going to become the future leaders in Marvel Rivals, the future prodigies and the legends that stories will be told about, just like with Odin. Right now, let's get into the action. Human Torch is banned, as you said.
Yeah, it has to be banned, and they're probably going to counter ban it as well in the next game. Unless if Rejects saves Human Torch. This might be an opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, so they banned Luna first, so it opens up opportunity for Rejects to save Human Torch. So this is already a very strong start right there, going in for Rejects. But obviously, OUG still has a few options to choose with. That means they'll be able to keep Luna Snow because they banned Luna Snow in the first place, and banning out the Mantis as well, so you can forget about the Guardian Revivals. But what this opens up is, at least you might be able to see the Human Torch. And
I would love to see
the Thing team up.
Could be a fact that we did see a little bit of Thing earlier in that matchup, but it was a switch up, I believe, from Headlock. So we're going to have to see something different. I think Emma is going to be protected. That is going to be a wise decision by OUG. We know that's going to go directly into Gunbay's hands, but you know, Magneto protected from Reject. Magneto. Very excited to see some Magneto from Gnome. Gnome was on the Venom earlier, so we're going to switch it up and change things up for now. Headlock hovering, ready to go. Everyone's going crazy. Keen to see Magneto protected by Reject.
Yeah, gotta protect that, but it seems like they're not gonna protect Loki after all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna protect Loki. But they do have, OUG does have Emma protected, so that opens up an opportunity to play Psylocke, because Rejects obviously ban Human Torch, bans Mantis, bans Loki. It does not have the opportunity to ban Psylocke, so that opens up the team up, especially for OUG. So they can definitely play with the tandem right there. The illusions are going to be a factor.
Alrighty.
It's going to be fun. The Kagebunshin no Jutsu.
Oh!
Right. That's going to be fun.
Kagebunshin no Jutsu, yeah, let's go. I'm down for
Which
that.
one is the real one?
Who's real?
Who's real? I don't know what's real anymore.
Yep. Bit of the madness. Thank you, Emma. All right, let's go. Everybody, let's get it. OUG versus Reject, round 2. The crowd's going crazy. The players are chanting themselves up as well, hyping it up. Let's get ready. Let's get into the action. It's going to be a good one. Going into this, I am so keen, so excited. Nello, how do you feel about this one? We are in Yggdrasil Path.
I mean, I'm already happy to see Human Torch, so I'm already very invested in this game. But right now, Rejects is the one that's going to be pushing forward. They're on the attacking side, and honestly, with the Human Torch, I feel like they would have a better time with the Ultron as well in order to break through. But watch out, the Land Shark coming in, that's Jeff. We might be able to see some It's Jeff moments right there.
Oh, wouldn't mind to see some of that madness. Maybe even bring a storm, get a bit of Jeff natives as well.
Yeah.
But Tarakuki for now, landing some shots, aiming directly at Gargoyle in the skies. Not going to let the Ultron go uncontested. Oh, a couple marks. Here it is. Finale taken out by Molan.
Yeah, seriously, like you get sniped so easily, and by the moment you realize where it's coming from, you just already send back to the respawn time, right? But there's still a lot of opportunity for Rejects to come in simply because the spawn is just so close to the convoy, right? So they can definitely come back if they want to, but honestly, this is going to be a really, really hard place to push in. But Gnome trying to do that work at the back lines. Molan, Finale is going to take out Tarakuki, fortunately, but Molan's going to take out Gnome, the pesky back line Vanguard. That's going to equalize things a little bit. But remember, OUG, if they perish here, they're going to have to walk a little bit of ways just to come back to the action.
That is true. That is true. Finale on the Human Torch in the skies, burning it up. Oh,
nice.
It out. Hell lot on the ammo right there. That is going to be exciting to see how that turns out further and further.
Almost.
Putting in the work right now. Finale on the fiery high ground. Gnome on the low ground with a shield toss. Bash trying to go straight for the Psylocke, taking him out, trying to make it happen. But he's going to retreat right now. Not going to be able to get the power right there. No effectiveness, not going to get Molan, but the dance of the butterfly is in effect, and it's going to go wild, it's going to go crazy. That's Molan!
My god, Rage of Ultron to continue as well, but then everything's being used. It's just going to be used as well. A single ultimate right there. 3 people in the mouth of Jeff. Dobby,
take him off!
Go!
It's a triple kill with Dobby on the Jeff!
What a play! The first triple elimination by Jeff for today. So much value coming out from that Jeff play as well. Rejects will gladly take that exchange. Like,
I mean, who wouldn't? Jeff is so much value, especially on the middle section of Yggdrasil path. It's always a good time to bring out a little bit of Land Shark shenanigans. And you can get a lot of value when you least expect it. Everybody's so bunched up on this map and so quietly considering other routes, other parts, but Jeff is there to catch you when you least expect it and scoop you up and send you off to your next map, honestly, at this point.
Next destination.
What is cool is Tarakuki also ready with the Star-Lord, ready to take to the skies the Galactic Legend! It's gonna go Legendary, let's see how it unfolds. Lasering through, doesn't get the pick they need.
I love it, I love it. The moment that he went Ultimate, the response was Galactic Legends coming in, right? Like, hey, you're not gonna have free reigns, but Finale taking out Molan, and that's why you have to give props to Human Torch, especially in this map. It's just so much annoyance coming in by the Human Torch, played by Finale, and this is just a push that OUG has failed to defend. 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes on the clock for them.
There it is right there with the power. The Assemble! Come on, Gnome, hitting the Freedom Charge right there. Going straight for the Luna, going to try to better Shelljangs. A Luna Snow ultimate that is going to be the fit of the world. Will not go off because Finale's going to bring the firepower to get the double kill. Taking out Sparta as well. Tarakuki forced the Dobby. And Gnome cleans Headlock, clearing out the hammer. And they keep on pushing and pushing through to Yggdrasil path and going straight to Yggdrasil itself right now. Going straight for the tree, straight for the gold, straight for the throne. And they're going to take it all. But right now, Reject are going to try to hold it down and make something happen with Dobby on the Jeff. That's right. You know what that means?
That means it's Jeff time. Exactly. I would just love to see that happen the second time. But Dobby is going to go down to Molan. He's like, enough of this pesky play right there, you mischievous little Land Shark. Yeah, but honestly, he still has his ultimate ready. So Dobby can definitely come in and land with this Jeff. But right now, Psionic Seduction is going to be used by Piggy. Going to try and silence the entire front line, but it doesn't really matter because Vlad has already utilized the Eternal Bond. That's going to help them heal a little bit more. But as we are talking, the advances of RC, the advances of OUG has been stopped. And sorry, the OUG has stopped RC's advances, and this is where things can get very interesting. Wait a minute, the backlines, Molan, will he be able to catch anyone to Dance of Butterfly? Actually, no. That's very unfortunate, Liger.
Very unfortunate indeed, but you know what is going to be not unfortunate is Ultron raging in the sky. He's going to go straight for the Venom, try to sustain. Mocha trying to keep the team alive, not going to let it happen right now. Gargoyle's going to do what they got to do to keep it up, and now, and there it is. The fate of both worlds is going to be met with the Supernova. It's going to zone them out, keep them burned up, keep them back into spawn, keep them away from your team so you can keep on pushing with no contestation right now. That is Reject's plan to push OUG back. Headlock's there with the Sonic Seduction if they need to try and stop their push, which they need to activate right now, and there it is on call. Headlock pushes through, trying to give them an advantage, trying to give them momentum, trying to get a pull, trying to make it happen. Molan gets Gargoyle, Gargoyle goes down. That's going to be the Ultron out of the skies. We're going to see Molan putting in the work on the Psylocke and getting value when they least expected it, because that's how the Psylocks roll. They're going to be an assassin, and Jeff is winding up. Will Jeff get anybody? And I believe that Jeff is trying to be patient with it, and they're going to go.
Will he?
And he gets the Venom and fellow Invisible Woman.
Oh my god, and almost instantly getting taken out by Headlock. And that's going to be the end of Dobby right there. But it doesn't really matter because they still have a lot of time. 2 minutes on the clock from the side of Rejects to push forward. OUG though, they got to stop that full 3 points push. Otherwise it's going to be really, really difficult for them to when it's their turn to attack.
Definitely going to be a tough one for OUG going forward. Only 2 minutes left in the time bank for the squad right now. There's going to be an interesting turn of events as we see the bucket. Cookie winding it up, getting the first crack and impact, taking out one. Do we see them go for two? It misses for now. They're going to have to reach it for now. They might be able to get the torch, aka... Oh!
Nice!
Molan takes out Finale, who tried to get away from the action from Zara Cookie right there. Bucky's cooking it up on the front lines, making it happen. Sending them off to get absolutely flanked by Molan.
Yeah, they're still pushing it through. 1 minute and half right there. They're going to find a way to break through this stalemate, right? Because Rejects... They gotta break through this strong formation by OUG, and OUG seems to be doing such a good job. Right now, Psionic Seduction gonna be employed by Piggy, trying to take out. Apparently, Molan has been the casualty of the exchange, and right now, 5v6 going on. Freedom Charge by Gnome, just trying to push in, but a response as well. Xiao Chuang, the Fatal Bull, keeping everyone alive. No one's going down just yet. Everyone is still fighting really, really hard, but no! Vlad, Xiao Chuang, Taro, Cookie, they're gonna go down. Rejects is gonna continue their push, and OUG needs to regroup and defend this final point.
Defending this final point is the plan for them right now. We're going to see Jeff is ultimately ready to go for another. It's Jeff 90% charge. Going to see a lot of action coming from Gnome. Going to be enough from the Captain America. Seeing how it all folds. Supernova's going out again. That's where you want it from Finale. And it's going to be a tough one going as they move forward, as they make it happen, as they get the invisible team up right there. The fantastic team up's going to keep Finale nice and sustained right now. And there it is, Jeff goes for the munch. Catches Luna. Catches Zhao.
No!
Saves them. Taking out Biggie, taking out Dobby. Sval joins the fight as well. Sonic Seduction, overtime sticking up. There it is right now. Power is primed right now as OUG hold and stop. Oh my days.
Wow, that was such an amazing hold by OUG at the very last second. And honestly, that Jeff managed to get the Luna Snow, but it doesn't really matter because he was caught in the Dance of Butterfly by Molan. And yeah, I mean, stopping that full 3 points. Reject seems to be pretty satisfied.
Pretty satisfying for them right now. It's a good result to see. Yeah, it's very close, very close.
To the full point push. And yeah, I mean, let's hope that this is enough for Rejects, because next up it's gonna be OUG pushing, and that's not gonna be easy at all.
Not at all indeed. Okay, reminding everybody, you know, the bans that are in effect. You know, we got some protects on. Of course, Emma. Of course, Luna. Very simple to see. Gargoyle's gonna maybe potentially bring out an Ultron again. That would be fun to see as well. Keen to see how it all unfolds. Teams are getting ready to switch sides. 30 seconds potentially till we get back into the action, seeing how it all unfolds.
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing to watch these games, right? Because we get to see all these fun characters. I would not have expected them to play Jeff in that vicinity. I thought that they would probably play something more stable, maybe Cloak and Dagger.
Maybe Fate inspired them.
Right,
from
maybe,
the other day.
maybe Fate. Shouts to Fate from Rad Esports as well. Definitely a cool guy. Yeah, do follow him on Twitter. Right now, 2-point push. That was Reject's attempt in the first half. And right now, OUG this second half, they have to look to push further beyond what Rejects have done. And hopefully with the help of Tarakuki's Star-Lord and Molan's Psylocke, they'll be able to do just that.
Hopefully that is exactly what they want to do, what they're able to do. But Dobby's there, trying to get an angle again on the Jeff. Gargoyle picking up Headlock in the skies, taking out an Emma this early. That is massive value for Gargoyle. That's going to stop OUG's push for a good few seconds.
Yeah, it does. Just give them a little bit of leeway, just preparing a little bit while charging up the ultimate, so to speak. Don't forget, Gargoyle is already at 60%. Usually we'll always see his ultimate built up first. But it seems like Rejects doing a pretty good job in taking out OUG. They're pushing them back. So pretty good stuff by Rejects on the defense side.
There it is right there. Reject feeling confident that they can hold this down. That's exactly what they want. They already got themselves a first win. They're going to go and try to get their second win. If they can hold this, if they can push this, if they can get it to the end, get it to that mark, that OUG, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Oh, OUG's back on the push for now. See how it all unfolds. Gunbay's there. Oh, taking out Mocha, taking out the Invisible Woman.
Oh my god.
Rage of Ultron.
Yeah, okay. Rage of Ultron taking out Molan as well. Gargoyle definitely doing a good job. Tarakuki trying to maintain that balance with his Star-Lord. You can see the Shark being very mischievous at the side. Dobby definitely trying to do something. But wait, Gunbay taking out Gargoyle. That's huge. Gunbay needs to be very careful. Just needs to get healed up really soon. Heals the ultimate. But Gnome, what a play by Headlock, just taking out the headshot onto Gnome, just sending him back. That's going to be OUG's push. 2 minutes on the clock, and they are closing right in.
Closing in on the action. Vicky with the Meteors ready to go. Xiaozhang with the Lunar Snow ready to go in the Fate of Both Worlds, just as much Val with the Eternal Bond. Set down and bringing the shadows to the team to give sustain moving to the path. Magneto Meteor was pretty crazy there, but it wasn't enough to get a pick that they needed. Venom focusing on the skies, trying to take out the Ultron, trying to nullify all that presence coming from Gargoyle, and Molan's there to clean the house. So, oh my days, Legendary, Tarakuki, laser through, Ultron's trying to get out. Ultron doesn't have the angle, and gets caught, doesn't make it into the boundary in time. Finale taken out by Tarakuki right there on the Star-Lord. Jeff is getting chased down, but Jeff is undefeatable. Jeff and the Captain America are the hardest two divers to chase at the same time. But Tarakuki manages to get Piggy right there, and it looks like the OUG will have 3, 2, 1 meters left to push, and only a couple of rejects are there to stall them out. Hold on a second, they actually have the resources to do this. If we see a Gargoyle building up an Agamotto, they will be able to hold it down. Headlock tries to hit the Sonic Seduction. It's not enough Jaws, not enough swords. Finale gets taken out by Molan, but that's an Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock can join the fight once again and reses themselves, bringing them back into the action right now. 2.57 meters left. They've returned the favor. They're trying to hold it down. 55 seconds left to go. Adam's farming Gora right now, seeing how it can all turn out. We're going to see Molan on the high ground of the Psylocke. Dance of the Butterfly is only 50% charged, but Tarakuki is closer than ever to going Legendary in the skies.
Oh, what a beautiful play as well.
Finale!
Oh, gonna get sniped by Finale right there, and with only less than 30 seconds remaining.
Wait
a minute, they're pushing forward. Jeff, are you gonna do it?
Jeff gets the Emma!
Oh my god, he got no one, right? He got no one. He got one.
No,
he got one.
Oh, go.
That's one.
Sending them to the skies.
Yeah.
Absolute decimation right there. 2.86 meters left to push, and they're going to hold the defense for now. Rejects still have a chance to win this right here and now. 10 seconds left, we're going into overtime. OUG Mulan hits the slash and dash and the final crash with the butterfly. Taking out Mocha, taking out Gnome, and they buy themselves 2 more minutes into their time bank and keep on pushing Yggdrasil.
What a beautiful play right there. Offense with balance of agility. That's the Star-Lord we're talking about. Tarakuki definitely doing a lot of job while Molan is just cleaning the back lines of Rejects. So this is definitely something that they are doing very, very well. The pressure onto the front and the back. Not to mention, Ganbei right now has Eye of Agamotto ready to be used at his disposal just to crowd control Rejects if needed. Well, everyone's just getting into position right now. Spots out the Land Shark. Not going to be going down that easily, but Galactic's Legend coming in. Mocha's down. Meteor M is going to be utilized. Let's see if that's going to land onto anyone. No! What a beautiful block right there. Tarakuki taking down, my goodness, Rejects members. Tarakuki, what a monster that Star-Lord is.
Absolute legend for that right now. Absolutely nullifying the Meteor right there. Piggy, I believe, a bit of assistance from Headlock with the shield as well. managed to give them the sauce to be able to stop that Meteor M.
Yeah.
Speaking of a Meteor, No might be diving in and becoming a manly Meteor himself, making it down, going straight for the clock, and they are baiting out the Eternal Bond directly from Zval. Assembling forward, the charge is ready, the freedom is feeling it good right now. Taro Cookie on the start on the ground right now. Agamotto from Gunbei is enough to Maelstrom of Madness for Nali, and Gargoyle are taking a double KO by Dr. Strange. Gunbei. And there it is, and we're going to see the stall, and there is going to be the Wolverine slashing and dashing Mulan. He's shredding through Gnome right now, 2.38 meters, and they're going to be able to push it through. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Jeff! Jeff, get out of there! Oh my God! Yeah, Jeff will not be able to escape from there. Everyone has that focus fire up. Taro Cookie already moving on towards the next location, just stopping them from coming out that spawn area. Look at how aggressive this Star-Lord is playing. My goodness, they are so close, knocking on the doors of Rejects right there with 2 minutes on the clock, and it doesn't seem like Reject has an answer to respond.
Oh, well, they do have the Supernova into Boundary. They could get fantastic if they're feeling ready for it. They could get into the action. They could burn it up and actually sustain the team at the same time. And they could even throw in a Rage of Ultron and a Meteor if they so recall, because there's only 1 minute 42 left to go. The Rage of Ultron from Gargoyle sets up, and it's going to be met with a fate of both worlds from Zhao Zhang. It's going to be a tough one to see how it all unfolds. Lunar Snow's dancing. Taro Cookie's going to fly up, trying to get an angle, trying to get the momentum, but they're still pushing. How is Reject going to hold this right now? They're only on the doorstep right now. They're going to hold it down for a minute and a half. They're going to try to make it happen. They're going to put the Supernova. They're going to see the Meteor. Taro Cookie flies out of the way, but goes directly into Gargoyle right now. The firepower from the Supernova was just enough to source them up. Gnome's going to hit the defensive stance. Looks like OUG is going to still be in contestation right now. Reject are holding it down. A minute left on the clock. Ultimates are coming online right now. We do see Last Stand. We're going to see Wolverine and Captain America have a bit of a 1v1 battle. Or is Dobby there? Adam, will we see the Karmic Revival?
Oh, will they be able to stop it though? No one is holding the point right here. Oh my goodness, 50 seconds on the line. But while all the trade-offs are happening, Molan has already taken out Mocha while their teammates are still lacking in that department. But only 3 meters, 4 meters. My goodness, they're actually pushing it back. Rejects doing an amazing job pushing back OUG. And 35 seconds before they can actually stop the hold of OUG.
There it is right now, 30 seconds. This is the final fight. Who's going to take this map? Who's going to hold it down? Agamotto is online. The Rage of Ultron is online. The Born Again Dobby could bring his team back if they so require. Taro Cookie on the flank of the side. Let's see if it's going to be the Rage of Agamotto.
Oh, it got
no! Takes out Zhao Zhang. Gargoyle takes us Vlad. It's going to be a crazy one for Reject right now. I think they've got the numbers. Does OUG have a chance? Molan's on the flank with the Wolverine. Gnome's taken down. Piggy takes down Molan. KO after KO. Does OUG have the time? Can they sustain it? 3, 2, 1. And there it is.
My goodness. What a game. Just as we thought, OUG with similar playstyles with Rejects, home ground advantage. What a game by Rejects, just showing like, you know what, we're chill, we have ice in our veins, we're just gonna play our game, and all of a sudden we find ourselves at 2-0 in favor of Rejects.
Wow, Reject holding it down.
Reject
putting
everything.
it forward. That is exciting. I cannot believe it. That was such an exciting defense, and they did hold it forward. With, I believe, they held what could have been a disaster. If they did lose that team fight, they had to hold it down for about 90 seconds.
Exactly.
If they lost the team fight, it would have been a win for OUG. But Reject are now at match point. 1 map away from victory and surviving the lower bracket.
Exactly. And this might be, the next game might be super, super important, especially for OUG, because this is potentially the last game. And if they lose that game,
yeah,
they're going to be sent back
It's going to be very tough. It's going to be absolutely very tough. OUG, show signs of life right now. Now is your moment to bring out all the stops, bring out all your power, all your new strategies, all your plans. This is it, OUG. If you want to stay in Marvel Rivals Ignite, if you want to keep representing your region and keep holding it down with this amazing crowd rooting for you, put on a show, lock in, turn the tides now. Otherwise, Reject. If it's their victory to take, if it's what they want, then Reject, hold it down, do what you've been doing. Keep it grooving, and you will secure yourself that spot into the next stage.
Exactly. This is so important, right? Especially when you are already down to game point. It's really hard, and I don't think it's really good for the psyche at all, because I don't think OUG is used to seeing this many downs, right?
Yeah,
Many
that's true.
downfalls, right? And it does, um, and it does land a blow onto your confidence and into your pride, especially when you are the champion teams of your region, right? So, nonetheless, though, I mean, this could be very, very possible for a comeback.
Yeah,
especially
of course,
for OUG.
of course, of
Yeah.
course,
Um,
of course.
They
Yeah.
kind of have to tighten up.
This is reality. The reality is that OUG has never lost an official Marvel Rivals tournament in all of their runs in MRI, MRC, and so on forth. This could be their first official loss. How insane is that? On the global stage, it's a bit of a rough one. The pressure is high. I can tell the team's probably feeling it right now, knowing that one loss away could break their record and could send them home for the mid-season finals for today.
That's true.
Maybe that's the motivation they need. Maybe that's the source they need. Maybe they need to be down to the wire, backs against the wall. That's what's going to bring out that actual ultra power that OUG could have.
I hope that is definitely the case, because if you cannot find a way to overcome the ordeal that's in front of you right now, yeah, you're going to go. You're gonna exit this tournament in a 0-3 fashion, right? And I like that. I like how you bring out the point that they were undefeated in their respective region runs. Like, for example, in MRI, in their respective runs in their region, and OUG definitely coming into a team, into an event where this is an international.
See, I know they both run that and they both can execute it well, but let's have a look at the highlights.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the jet factor coming into play. The suicide dive with the 3 people being swallowed. And you can see the Human Torch as well, just being damaged across the battlefield. Gnome definitely did an amazing job with the Captain America, just trying to deal damage onto the back lines, getting Souchong out. It's just so much action at the back lines where they couldn't heal, and they just get distracted, just trying to self-preserve themselves. Like, self-preservation is obviously on their mind. And you couldn't have said anything better.
Yeah.
Human Torch, not to mention Tarakuki's Star-Lord, he wasn't able to match up against the Torch.
It wasn't, but I will say Headlot's Emma is pretty good, pretty sizable. I feel like when you see something work around that, Headlot seems to be landing some very powerful Sonic seductions, but I feel like nothing's just being poured into. You got a combo. It's one of those combination ults. You want to mix it up, maybe a bit of a Max Pulse, maybe a bit of Wolverine Last Stand, maybe even bring back the Punisher. Get some of that final judgment in there. It could be effective because Tarakuki was cooking. And where was that? Wait, what blocked that?
Blocked it, yeah.
What blocked it?
Wait, what?
Was that the Emma shield?
I think so, because it just got blocked in the
I feel like it was, yeah. I feel like that was the Emma shield. I really feel like that was Headlock. That must have been Headlock.
It has to.
Listen, I might need a replay on the replay. But you know what? Those of you at home, I'm sure you know what it was, and it was insane and ecstatic.
It is.
You know what? This moment here was absolutely insane. My goodness. So much of an overtime performance. 90-second hold. Absolutely excellent. Absolutely beautiful. Could not ask for anything better than that moment right there. We love a good final hold. It's always spicy, very engaging. But potential match point coming up. This could be the end.
This could be the end for Team OUG.
Yeah.
Because one more game, and if they lose this one game, they are out of this tournament. Whereas Rejects, I feel like they could be more composed, but I think they'll maintain this tension until after they win this game. Yeah, so Rejects definitely showing a lot of power, and it just continues to highlight, right? OUG, they're very strong. Molan, Tarakuki, they get a lot of final hits. They can eliminate enemies, but unfortunately, if this comes down to a shooter's game where the only objective is just like a deathmatch format, good, great, you're definitely going to be on top of the leaderboard. You're going to win. But this is a 6v6 game.
Team-based, objective-based, hero shooter. Focus on your team, get the objective, get it done. It's not about the glory. It's about going forward with your team and making sure that you gain everything that you need to work together to get the dub. It's not about standing out. It's about standing together.
Right. I love that. Standing together as a family, and I feel like if there's any better examples, definitely please feel free to bring it out. But Sentinels,
of course,
Citadel Gaming, definitely one of those that's showing a lot of those tight bonds.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And here I just feel like it's just, hey, we'll just hold the ground. Molan, Tarakuki, just go do your thing. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough because they did their thing, but the preservation wasn't half as wasn't even enough if you compare it to rejects.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see very soon as we're getting the teams ready for map 3. It's going to be exciting. This is it. Reject in the lead. 2. OUG's got O right now. We'll see how it goes into this third matchup. This could potentially be the match point. The winning map for Reject if they keep on pursuing their goals here in Marvel Rivals Ignite. But if OUG want to bring it back, hit their reverse sweep, make them weep, that's exactly what OUG want to do right now. They need 3 wins in a row. 3 disastrous maps that are going to be very hard fought because Reject is not going to let them have it easy. Let's see how it all unfolds. Let's see if Reject gets their 3-0. Let's see if OUG get their comeback reverse sweep story. Let's get into it as the teams get ready.
Yeah, let's hope that Hall of Jalia is the map that OUG really favors.
That's a great
right?
map, you know.
Yeah,
maybe a bit of Black Panther action. Could be excited to see the King of Wakanda once
a lot. There's probably just 1 or 2 people in the team talking, and even OUG as well. So I don't know. It just feels like when communication's not up, like if you're unwilling to say, "Hey, what's wrong?
Yeah,
what
that's
went
true.
wrong?"
That's
You're unwilling to talk about it. You cannot fix it on the fly. And
Speaking of fixing on the fly, we are going to make sure we don't see the guy who flies with the fire in his eyes. He's gone. No Human Torch for either OUG or Reject today. This is going to make it a bit more fun and fair and balanced. But Luna Snow banned out. Oh, sorry, protected by OUG. Luna Snow protected. Loki banned out by OUG. Okay. No copying shenanigans here today.
Yeah, probably does not want that Loki lantern, right? It's definitely very annoying. But as you can see, they're gonna lock in. They're gonna save that similar lineup. That's gonna be Luna Snow. Probably gonna ban out the Magneto. Probably gonna ban out the Loki next. I would say probably. Oh wait.
Oh.
So Captain America is the emphasis.
Oh, banning out a Vanguard line right there, taking out Magneto and Cap for OUG. I believe that is a bit of a target onto Gunbei. There's a lot of Cap. Halo not too much on the Magneto, but you know, they still have the option to play a bit of Hulk, bit of Groot. Maybe they play Cap 2, could be a tough one. You know what? I do think Mantis ban is wise by Reject as well. That's going to definitely be a factor to consider. I believe Svald is a very, very great Mantis player as well. So that's going to definitely be a good round of bans for Reject. But OUG as well, you know, managed to lock out some Loki, some Mantis as well for themselves. You know, no Caps here today, no America, no Freedom Charge. We're just going to have to go with the Classic Charge, which I hope will be a Thing Charge, and we get that clobber in time. But not going to get ahead of myself for now. Emma is protected, Luna is protected for OUG. They're going to bring out the Sonic Seduction and the Fate of Both Worlds as usual. But Reject really want to bring the Meteor, and we know that because that's what's going to be played by Gnome. Gnome is going to bring that Meteor. I hope we see an absolute Magneteor performance today. There we go now. We are here on the main stage of Marvel Rivals Ignite for Day 3, OUG versus Reject.
Let's go. Magneto might be that difference maker. I really feel like Magneto will be that difference maker.
Honestly, I feel like the ban phase right now might have just gone in favor of Reject. That was a very tough one to look at, but we'll see how it all unfolds. I'm not going to sleep on OUG. OUG are prodigies in their own right, and if the timing is right, if the enabling is right, we might see something special. Looks like it's going to be a good one. Come on.
It's definitely going to be a good one indeed. OUG is going to be on the defense line. Reject's already moving on with the Punisher and the Storm that we really dread, right? Because these 2 fire powers alone, that's going to be a lot of problems. So setting up the portal towards behind the second area, this is usually the spot where you set up portal, right? Just to come up, get that higher level, push them to the bottom, and then that is where they start to gain advantage, terrain advantage, so to speak.
Exactly. Gargoyle on the Storm right now, taking to the cloud. Zhang, Loki clones are going to get focused. Oh, already Gunbei on the vent. Oh, pop action by Finale on the Frank Castle Punisher right there. Putting down Gunbei. You got to be careful if you're going to be caught in a corner. Finale only needs to pump once, twice, and 3 times, and you're done. Even if you're the beefiest Vanguard there is. And look at him already. Reject already capturing first point. The time bank is 5 minutes and 43 seconds. What a fast capture.
that wasn't even 1 minute and they're already capturing. That was just like one team fight and they're already taking the spot. Honestly, I feel like with the lack of Magneto, I don't think Venom would be enough to cover the front lines. Maybe Emma would be good as well, but Magneto is really that difference maker if they're gonna run both Luna Snows right there.
Yes, definitely right now. Oh, Milan on the side, like trying to get an angle. Oh, trying to catch out Gargoyle. Gargoyle's got the moves though. The schmoves in the air. Storm's got fancy footwork even in the skies right there. Fleetwood at the action right there. Finale on the Punisher in the front lines. Piggy's there to back him up, bringing out the Magneto shield. Piggy this time on the Magneto, switching it up, changing it up, allowing a bit of a different form where Gnome will be the one on Doctor Strange. I like that. I like that. I like the Vanguard lineup for Reject. They have versatility. It seems like they're trading mains most of the time. They're never really locked into their singular pick.
Yeah, you can see that it's just 2v2, v2, right? 2v2 composition. But right now, they got Mischief just popping. Oh, coming in. That's going to be the Eternal Bonds into play. But, of course, the trading of the ultimate's going to be happening right now, right here. The fate of Bovo is going to be employed as well, but Molan almost survived. Taro Cookie, though, with a double elimination, beautifully done. But Finale is going to pick up the pieces. Finale is going to pick up Xiao Zhuang as well. My god, double elimination by Frank Castle right there. But the Psionic Seduction going to come in, providing that promise. But Final Judgment, that's going to be employed. Going to try and take out that Luna Snow. Probably going to take a little bit more time. Not going to be easy. But Gargoyle, my goodness, all the offense, all gas, no breaks by Reject so far.
Ooh, they better get in with their feet in. Yaramin, my goodness, putting in the work right now with Punisher is doing so much work. Finale is ecstatic with it. Gnome has Agamotto online, and that is exactly what you want to see. Mulan has an amazing, amazing Dance of the Butterfly ready for the next fight. I think it's time for OUG to show signs of life and turn the tides as they go diving right in, straight for the Dance of the Butterfly, going for it, but Gargoyle is there to match the pace, taking out Venom, going forward right now. Mulan takes out Dobby in the thrush of it right now, and it's going to be enough value, but Gargoyle's going to take out Mulan. Zarukuki returns the favor by taking out Gargoyle. That's going to be 2 from Reject on the back 4. OUG do show signs of defense right now and hold it down on the top of the stairs of Jalea right now, as we're going to see them move back and regroup for now. Reject are going to group up with their team. Agamotto is online for Gnome, closer than ever to their own Fate of Both Worlds from Mocha, and it's going to be spicy. Taro Cookie with the Inside Inferno is ready and online. I believe that might be able to combo with a bit of Loki shenanigans, and it could be something spicy if Xiaoshong is there to bring something good. Piggy on the Magneto in the front lines, Gnome on the high ground trying to get an angle for the Agamotto. I cannot wait for Gnome to hit a massive Agamotto unless OUG is going to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot at stake here, but honestly, they gotta find a way to stop the Punisher because Punisher is just wrecking through the front lines. Molan, beautifully done. Maybe he can be able to land in, but the Eternal Bond is gonna keep the team alive. That offensive movement forward. But now the Phoenix! Oh! That's gonna pay dividend. Finale is gonna go down. Beautifully done. Molan is gonna try and clean up the back lines, and even if he doesn't, it's okay because Ganbei is gonna be the one to clear out Dobby. And right now, OUG's defense seems to be pretty successful. RC has yet to push past this point.
There it is. There it is. Oh, headlock taking out Gnome right there. KO confirmed. Taking out the Doctor Strange right now, buying himself some time. Reject did have that nice early 3-minute time bank, but that's been chomped down by the defense from OUG. Reject do need to activate right now. They do have 5 ultimates online if they want to be, sorry, 4 ultimates online if they want to be active. Oh, looks like they're going for a portal. I think Milan has called it and spotted them. Let's see if he gets away with it. Oh, Milan barely survives.
Oh my god, Splat was forced to open up the Fate of Both
Worlds,
but no!
Piggy with a meteor, the portal going straight for Splat. That's going to deny the chances of a Fate of Both Worlds, destroying Sustain. Headlock's going to then be taken out by the Gnome, and the portal's there to contest, and the Panthers moving up and closer to the next section of Jalea right now. We're going to see Mocha with Fate of Both Worlds is online. Gnome is trying to, oh, I love what I'm seeing, Gnome. Hovering, go for a drop in Agamotto, and there it is! Stunning out the Vanguard. Finale shreds with the Judge Jury execution now taking out Ganbei and Sval.
They could definitely do that, right? Thanks to Mocha utilizing the Fate of Both Worlds to keep them alive and just sustaining the entire team as they push forward. But this is honestly insane because OUG could not find the answer to respond towards the tandem of Punisher and, of course, Gargoyle. This is just 2 wrecking balls, one in the front, one in the back, and not to mention Piggy, such a hard counter to Splad.
Absolute hard counter right there. There it is. Reject got the momentum back. Ganbei trying to hold it down on the Venoms, trying to see what they can make happen. We're going to see Headlock throw out the Sonic Seduction from the high ground. Instead, going to dive straight down and go for Magneto. Oh, cornering. Oh, Bulwark Shield.
Careful.
Bulwark Shield is massive, massive defensive strategy from Piggy right now, keeping themselves alive with the Bulwark Shield from Magneto right there. Sval taking out Finale right there. Finale, the Punisher, is down and out for this next fight, but it's going to be a regroup for now from Reject, but the Eternal Bond is there to keep them sustained. Their goal is to burn as many OUG ultimates right now, but OUG are holding it down. Ganbei with a crunch is available. No, taking out Molan. Molan's down. When you least expected it, Reject do have the pace again. They can move in quick as OUG are down Molan.
What a play just now, just as he was able to snipe in a better position from the back. No siree, the AoE Maelstrom of Madness is going to take him out. You got to be careful when you have a Doctor Strange around, right? Because that's definitely going to be a factor into play. But now Omega Hurricane coming in, trying to deal that damage from the back. But now Feast of the Abyss is also going to be executed. Who is going to go down? No one yet, apparently, because the support utility spell has been employed. Right now, that's a Butterfly trying to even things out, but Mocha with the response. The fate of both will as well to keep things alive, but Molan always getting sniped to the very lowest point of health.
Oh my days, the Insect Inferno hit the ceiling! Oh, the Meteor was blocked! Finale gets Ganbei with the execution of Final Judgment is in effect right now. And oh, Headlock does manage to snipe out there right now, but they're literally on the door. Is anybody going to start on reaching the throne? 4 meters. It looks like Headlock's going to be there to contest right now. We're going to see the Doctor Strange, Seraphim Shield. You're going to go to the choke slam, Diamond Bomb, Sonic Seduction. Is it going to be the Mega Mono from No?
What a play right there, Finale. The Punisher, Piggy as well, taking out Taro Cookie. No one is able to stand on point.
There it is right there. Reject have pushed to the end of all of Jalia, which means.
OUG needs to do the same.
OUG need to do the same. If they don't do the same, Reject do win this best of 5 series here tonight. That is exciting to see if they do, because that would be our first 3 of the day, and that would be insane. And
Absolutely
really top
insane
performance by Reject. That'll put them into, hey, we said Reject fly under the radar. They do, you know. We saw Mocha throw a little bit of love to the camera there. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. How is it going to be? That's what you need to know. I tell you what, Nello. If they win this, every single team is not going to let this team fly under the radar. Again, they are going to be locked on to Reject.
Exactly. Reject definitely showing why they are the strongest in Asia right now. And they are playing at peak performance, I feel, so far, up against the powerhouse of Chinese team, which is OUG. But honestly, I don't think this is even the biggest factor that we have considered, because Liger,
honestly,
not having Magneto available is really killing OUG right now.
Yes, that is a massive factor. I'm telling you, like we said before, the bans matter. As you can see, the bans on your screen, just to remind you, they're in the top of the screen. Mantis, Captain America, Magneto, Human Torch are not available for your OUG. Those are some massive meta picks right there. They are absolutely locked out of love right there. They cannot run it, but RC, you know, have access to the mag. Really confident. They don't need to run the torch. They won with the torch. They don't need to run the torch again. Yeah. All right, let's have an eye look at Ganbei right now on the Venom on the high ground, trying to make it happen, trying to make it cook up a storm.
Cook up storm. Let's see if that's going to happen right there. Molan's definitely still on the Psylocke right there. Finale having... He's at a really good position, right? So he can definitely snipe from on top, doing damage. Ganbei just trying to scout out that position to dive strike. But honestly, everyone is just so hidden behind the terrains, and it's really hard to just peek and not get punished for it. So far, oh wait, Molan taking out Gargoyle. Good start. Very, very good start so far. Let's see if they can continue the momentum.
Oh, Ganbei taking out Dobby right there. Finale forced the Taro Cookie right there. Big pain, big action. Molan taking out Mocha, and it looks like OUG showing up right now on attack right there. Reject aren't going to be able to contest this one. They're not going to switch to Strange, not their style. They're going to let OUG capture this, and they're probably going to do what I said a couple rounds ago, play for the stairs. If you can get that stalled point on the stairs, you can hold down Jalia for even 5 minutes in just one section. It's crazy, it's reliable. If you know what you're doing, you can make it happen. I think Reject do have it in the bag in terms of that strategy in their knowledge, but can they pull out of the bag? Can they utilize their skills? Can they actually make it happen? Can they do it with a Mag and Emma? Can they do it with the formation they've made is the real question. OUG, however, they are on the hunt. Ganbei is feeling good. Molan's in the front lines right now. Oh, nearly getting picked off, but looks like it's okay for now. Hey, look, on the front lines on the Emma. Destroying terrain, going bang for bang with Piggy as well. The Diamond Queens, the White Queens are going home.
Yeah, what a beautiful play as well, just coming in. Of course, there's still more than 4 minutes left in the lineup for OUG to push. And it looks like they're going to commit offensively, aggressively. Not even the Eternal Bond's going to work. They're going to clear up shop. Molan, double elimination. Cookie as well into finale. And that maybe that is what OUG really needs to do. Just amp up the firepower.
There it is right there. Piggy taking out Headlock right now, putting in the work, cooking them up. Right now, Mocha's going to be running away with the fate of both worlds. OUG have the pace. They seem ready to win this race if they're going to be able to chase them down and make the moments happen for them. Piggy with the silent seduction, going to try and lock down Molan. Molan is there in a tough position. Oh, the Meteor doesn't have enough juice to be able to go through the fate of both worlds right there. And it looks like Svald will survive it, but the Phoenix is marking them. Cookie's putting in the work. Finale's got that in Song Inferno online as well. You got to keep your eyes on the prize right now as we see the Phoenix. Finale is lasering shots from a distance, trying to mark him up, trying to get him pushed back. Headlock hiding behind the pillar for now. Let's see how OUG take this next attack.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of time, right? OUG can go and commit towards the attack. But Rejects as well, they're doing very, very stable. They just have to make sure that their lineups don't fall apart. The preservation is there. But Molan coming in from the back lines, dance on the butterfly, probably not going to do, probably not going to take out anyone. But it doesn't really matter because right now Headlock is going to follow up with the Psionic Seduction. And wait a minute, they're going to take out Dobby. Molan, beautiful execution at the back line.
Double! Cookie taking out no Biggie falls as well from Zhao. There it is right now. Cookie getting another double. It's doubles on doubles right now for OUG. The pace is in their favor right now. It's going to be a tough one. Reject have to defend the last third of all of Jalia in only 4.5 minutes. Can they do it, Nilo? I mean, look, you know, like it's possible. It's possible. This is this is the hardest section of any convergence map to push statistically. It's a fact in MRI, it's a fact in Marvel Rivals Ignite. I'm keen to see if they can pull it off, because if they do, they move forward and survive the lower bracket. But if they don't, OUG keep themselves in the running.
Yeah, exactly. But Molan is just so good at taking out the back lines, and not even the Punisher that has been doing so much damage to the front line in the first half is going to do much right now, but we'll wait and see as it unfolds. But seriously, man, Molan is just a beast at the backlines, and no one is picking him off so far. At least not intentionally.
Definitely not a fact. Oh, hold on a minute. Piggy with the Sonic Seduction. The smoke is set up. It's going to be a tough one. Storm in the skies. Gargoyle making it happen. Powers of Mind. Look, he's going to hit that copy right now. We're going to see how it all unfolds. We're going to see where it goes forward. Potential Meteor from Gnome as well is online. Going to see the magic. Going to see how it all unfolds. Big picks right now are going to be what they need.
No one's holding.
No one's holding. They're moving forward. They're getting uncontested range. Headlock's going to be able to stun him out and shock him out and not going to let him go. And they're taking forward. But taking out Finale. That's a big buddy. Taking out Punisher. Zhao gets meteored by Gnome right there. That's a trade 1-1. Losing massive sustain for OUG is going to be a tough one right there, but they're going to hold it down. Molan takes out Toby. The dance of the butterfly takes another as Gnome falls to the second step. Molan is just stepping up and they push it through to 55. We are going into overtime on all of Jalia.
What a game. And they did that with more than 3 minutes on their clock. OUG finally showing some signs of life. Fighting back, if you guys can hear the cheer going on right now.
That is the family, the audience ready and cheering on OUG right now to start the step towards their reverse sweep.
Lock in. That's the name of the game, right? Lock in.
Name of the game.
Yeah, focus, lock in.
Lock in, lock out. You better show up or show out, because if you get done and dusted right here and there, you're going home early, and nobody wants to go home early. You want to go home as the victory claimed victors. That's right, on Sunday. Not today, not this day. You want to hold it out, keep it going. Look at the amazing crowd right now, going crazy. And speaking of going crazy, we got Svald on the Lunar Snow that you already know. Let's go. Maybe that's going to be another pick that we're going to see. I hope to see more from these teams. They're getting into position. 30 seconds till the spawn doors open. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a fun one. Nello, this is going to be crazy. This could potentially be the end of this matchup, but OUG are here to deny a Rejects 3-0.
Yeah, let's see which team will be able to stay on top of the card even longer. Because I think statistically, it's really hard to stay throughout the duration. I've not seen a lot of teams successfully do it. And let's see if Rejects first offense will be enough. There's 1 minute on the clock. So obviously, this will be the only opportunity for them to push as far as they can.
All right, eyes on the fact that we're going to see a massive
All
portal from
or
Gnome.
nothing. All or
Probably
nothing.
going to go behind so they can have that health back, so they can fight on the high ground and switch the pace a little bit and force OUG on the back foot when they're defending point and put, you know, the reject in a nice position to defend on the high ground with some natural cover, with some health packs, and the chance to be able to drop onto point and capture nice and early. Let's see if they get effective again. Taro Cookie on the flank right now, trying to get a good angle. Molan is behind
from the
them.
back, from the back.
That's massive damage from Xiaosheng and
Beautiful.
Headlord right there. That's going to be collapsing, taking out Finale, Mocha, and
that's
Dobby,
it, that's it,
and Gnome.
that's it.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Close the
it.
door. 5 is down. Pig is out. Gargoyle's in the sky, and they're going to try to stagger Gargoyle right now. And there it is. That is an
No
ace
portal.
clean for
Yeah.
OUG holding the fence. But
Spider-Man gonna touch the point. Force it into an overtime.
does Gnome make it? Do they make it?
Oh my god,
He
the
made
snipe!
it!
The snipe! But no, it's not even overtime!
It is!
He triggered
He triggered
it.
overtime. Gnome, you absolute menace on
But
the
does
front
it
line
matter?
with Spider-Man. Does anyone else make it?
Does it matter though? Because they're getting cleared off. And OUG stop RC on their tracks, 38.17%.
Now, Reject did get 1 tick.
Reject needs to get one. Yeah, it needs to stop them from getting one
They
tick.
need to stop them, which means Reject did get 1 tick. If they deny a tick, it does mean that Reject do win. But OUG have 3 minutes to get 1 tick. It's very much in their favor. Let's see how it unfolds. This is it. We're going straight into it. Flip the script again. Get onto different sides. Let's see how it unfolds. I will say it was nice to see Spider-Man. It was awesome. I'm going to be excited to see how this one turns out. I think OUG are feeling good right now, knowing that they have a chance to get themselves a map on the board. Let's see how it unfolds. My goodness. This is it.
This is it, definitely.
Either
And-
it's the end or the comeback. One or the other.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's definitely, how do you put this? It's definitely very doable for them because I think they are very strong on the offense. And I think defending was actually the harder part, right? But
Definitely,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but it's okay. Right now, they can definitely make it through. And if they do push past that 38% progress by Rejects, they're going to finally get that first win.
They're going to get it. They're going to make it happen. Let's see. We're on Hall of Jalia right now. A little bit of cheekiness, a little bit of Rocket Raccoon action. It's going to be cool to see. Bit of speed boost for the team. Get some armor packs, get some jet packs, get it going. 3 minutes 32 for OUG right now. It's going to be a tough one if Reject have the defensive capabilities to hold this down, hold the ground, and run it around. Let's see. Molan on the sidelock, taking early shots, trying to get the angles they need. Is that a double Venom right now? A Venom mirror? Exciting.
My god, 3 minutes on the clock thanks to their super insane fast pushing, right, in the first round. I really feel like OUG is in a very strong position to get this, but hey, we can never confirm until the end, right? So Rejects right here, you gotta defend all of this. And honestly, 3 minutes on the clock is just so much time. I don't see how Rejects can defend this.
Oh, well, anything is possible when you're aggressive and when you're in the back line, or the front line. Hold on a second. Gnome's trying to be a bit of an interesting one over here.
Oh,
Headlock going a bit too deep right there. Going to have to retreat for now, but they're going to get some nice healing source from Zvald right there, backing them up with the Lunar Snow. That's what you know. Mocha's there. You got to keep eyes on the fact Finale's down. Loki's down.
wow, what a fierce.
Xiaosheng picked
What a
up.
fierce defense.
Hold
Oh,
on.
nah,
Tofu taking up
nah.
1, 2, 3, and that's going to be it right there. A couple are left.
Yeah.
What a massive fight. How's it going to turn out? Hold on. Taro Cookie taking up 1. There's going to be a stall from Gnome right there. Do they have time for a portal? No.
No, that's gonna be it.
There it is.
The
OUG,
first game.
take a map.
Comeback by OUG in game number 3. What a match. The crowd goes alive right there. My
Absolute
goodness.
ecstatic audience right now. Excited to see the hometown legends, OUG, get a map on the board.
Exactly, like the lifeline of the Chinese division.
Yep.
#1 seed continues, and honestly, that was really thanks to the biggest. That was honestly thanks to the biggest
Oh, yeah.
possible time, the record time that they had pushing in the very beginning.
Amazing.
3 minutes.
Amazing.
If
Massive.
it was 1 minute, that would have been the
massive.
different
This is
story.
the flip of the script. I believe Reject, you know, they had a good momentum right now. OUG has taken momentum. So, question is, going to this next map, does Reject have a comfort map? Can they pick a certain map that they can, you know, just route through and just clean themselves a nice victory path towards the action? Is curious to see if they're going to pull through going into map 4.
Yeah, I mean, The maps are going to be pretty similar too, because like again, like what I said, they pretty much have the same character pools, probably different in one or two, and it really depends on how they want to play it as well. So
That's true, that's
I would say it's pretty similar. So even if you say, yeah, we're going to go into a boxed-in map, well, it kind of makes things more easier for OUG, because then they don't really need to worry about certain flyers, right? And they could just focus on just the Wolverine and focus on the Psylocke, and that's going to be enough to kidnap. Like Arako, that would be really good for them. So I think probably they're going to resort into going into a maybe an open space map. I think that's where Rejects actually had more chance, right, in order to push through. But it really goes into what they really prefer, because I think both teams will definitely like whatever map that the other picks.
That's true.
Right?
Okay. Keen to see what it's going to be, you know. It's going to be exciting to see how it all unfolds going into the fourth map. It's going to be a good one. Teams are having a little bit of a breather going into this next one. It's going to be good times ahead. OUG get themselves a map on the board. Reject start 2 maps. 2-1 in favor of Reject, 1-2 in favor of OUG.
Yeah.
This is it. OUG get 2 maps in a row. We get ourselves that another best of 5 series, and we get ourselves another regions #1 continuing forward, and we say farewell to Reject. But if Reject get 1 more map win, they hold it down. They get that 3-1 that I did predict, which was very interesting to see. But I did predict it in favor of OUG, I will mention that. So, yeah, hey, you know, game's the game. Keen to see how it all unfolds. Predictions are fun, but ultimately, I care about what happens in the game, the real truth, the result of it all, when these players go bang for bang, make it happen.
Yeah. I mean, we pretty much set in stone what we were expecting from the beginning of the game. We were saying like, hey, it's elimination day. In this lower brackets, it's elimination matches all throughout. And we're expecting to see like best of 5s, most probable best of 4, best of 5s.
Oh yeah.
And it's happening right now. So I'm not hating on it. And as a matter of fact, I feel like it's just getting started, at least for OUG.
We're not even at the halfway mark of the day yet. My goodness, it is a good time certified, guaranteed.
It is.
Let's get into it.
Let's see.
It's going to be good to see how it all unfolds. Have a look at the little cheeky round recap. As we can see, OUG getting a map on the board right there and getting themselves that 1 map there. Cookie Dos cooking up a storm, putting in the damage on the Phoenix. I gotta say, Gun-based Venom, kinda cooking, 32k damage blocked. Absolute massive presence right there on the Venom, really shutting down so much momentum that RC had, stalling him out, putting a level just a little bit above Gnome in where it mattered most. But Petlock was a vanguard like no other, consistently there with those Sonic seductions.
Yeah. I don't want to jinx it, but I really feel like it's going to go the whole 5 games. Simply because next game, it's going to be domination. And probably going to pick up one of those few maps that are available, the newer ones, Arako, Krakoa, that can be a choice as well. So, but before all that, congratulations, Vlad, on the Luna Snow, saying, hey, we don't have a Magneto, but it doesn't really matter because we have won. This is the beginning of our comeback, and hopefully they'll be able to continue that momentum.
Yep, Vlad with the MVP. 38k. Healing, going crazy. Total KO, 14 KOs. My goodness, assistance is unparalleled. So much presence from Oswald, putting in the work, doing a lot. I believe Oswald was there to just give a lot of sustain to Headlock as well. Massive Emma presence. I love it.
Yeah, beautiful start. We just give a lot of praise, right, to Finale's Punisher. He was just wreaking havoc, especially with the Final Judgment thing. Yeah, Final Judgment, that's definitely something that was a problem in phase up against OUG. But they quickly realized what could be done.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, yeah, it's okay. Let's just focus fire on Finale before he gets to do anything. And they pretty much just shut down the problem. Like, hey, he's gone. Gargoyle on the Phoenix. Oh, it's fine. And we get to clear shop from there on. So I really like that comeback story.
Oh yeah. Oh, that Panther on the prowl. That Panther did not stop moving when OUG were pushing out. I tell you, that Tara Cookie's big, massive Ensong Infernos were so high value. Milan, that flank by Milan was ecstatic to see. Unchecked, nobody was looking to flank. Milan could just get so much value.
Exactly, so much value as well. Molan is definitely very strong on the offense as well. But yeah, you can see Moreland finally giving out that shout like, let's go! Let's go!
Hype up, hype up, hype up. It's what you
Exactly.
need. Momentum, hype, everything you need to keep it going.
Exactly. They were just, it felt as if they just woke up
Mm.
and be like, yeah, we're just getting started.
Okay.
And I really love what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
But before all that, we're going to head into a short break. So guys, don't go anywhere.
See you soon.
Go. 1, 2, 3, baby!
The hunt is on. Taste cold steel. Open season. 1,000 cards!
Welcome back. We are at day number 3 of the mid-season finals, Marvel Rivals Ignite, live from Guangzhou, China. I'm Nello, and that is
Liger.
Yeah, Liger from
What up?
OCE. That's the happy man right
Oh, yeah.
there with his team in the upper brackets.
Oh, whoa. Unbiased, guys. Come on, man. Come on.
He's
I'm
unbiased.
here to watch OUG and Reject. I'm here to watch the best of China and the best of Asia going clashing, going
exactly.
hard. I believe we're going to get a fun map in this next one. Keen to see what that's going to be. Teams are getting ready behind us, getting ready, getting refresh. Had a little bit of a little cheeky break. Get some water, head to the bathroom, refresh, get some fresh air, and get back into the Marvel Rivals Ignite action here at the mid-season finals here in China. It's going to be an absolute grand time. Nello, let's get into this 4th map, shall we?
Definitely what I'm intending to do. And of course, let's just recap a little bit of what's at stake for both of these teams. Reject is just one game away from moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, and OUG, well, let's just say they gotta win 2 more games. They're gonna move
Yeah,
on.
they just won, and if they want to reverse sweep, make them weep, then they're going to have to get that 2-map victory in a row. But if Reject want to shut down the dream and make
more.
this audience sad, then and make themselves glad, of course, at the same time.
One more.
One
Yeah.
more dub.
And
Bring it
that's gonna-
home.
That's gonna be in Krakow.
Krakoa! I've
go.
been waiting to go back to the land of the mutants all day long. I love
Alright.
this map. It's very exciting, very bright, very vibrant, very good. Portals, shenanigans, everything you need is on Krakoa. Undergrounds, what else is there? Big trees, destroyable
Exactly.
terrain. One of the better of the new maps, in my opinion. One of my favorite maps. And lore-wise, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Shout out to all those who write the X-Men lore out there in the comic book writers division of Marvel. Thank you for developing the world of Krakoa and the mutants.
Exactly. Special shout outs to Mr. Kwang Kwang and Jiyoung as well.
As well, the Marvel Rivals
Exactly.
team that extracted the lore from the comics, brought it to Marvel Rivals. Let's go.
Yeah, they were here yesterday and we were so glad to meet them. And
Yeah,
Liger here was pretty cheeky, wanted to ask for a buff onto the Moon Knight. So let's see if that happens. I mean, if you don't voice out, you'll never know what's going to happen, right?
Hey, one day, you know, I'm waiting for the new video. Hello everyone, Gong here. We're buffing Moon Knight for Liger, and I'm gonna be like,
Let's go!
yeah!
That's definitely going to be a clippable moment.
That
Jarvis,
would
clip
be
that.
the greatest moment of my life.
Exactly.
He'll be buffed for a day and he'll be nerfed the next.
Yeah, buff for the day, like 4 twins with 4 hands of Khonshu. That's gonna be overkill. The entire map rains. How about that? Just for one day.
I don't glide anymore. I just fly.
I just yeah,
just
exactly.
open flight.
That's not the Moon Knight anymore. That's
Iron Moon Knight is flying like Iron Man.
Yeah.
There it is. The fans for OUG going crazy. The players chanting as well, and Reject chanting as well. They're all getting hyped. They're all getting fired up. That is what you love to see. That is esports. My goodness, right there. Get hype for your team. Get loud for your team. If you're out there in the world, raise your voice for the squad that you're rooting for. Come on now, it's Marvel Rivals Ignite here at the mid-season finals. It's about to go off, it's about to go down. We're doing it right on the mic here at Marvel Rivals Ignite. Get ready, because it's about to run it down, Rivals!
Let's go. And I would expect nothing less by starting with a double ban of the Human Torch.
Yep!
Let's go. I mean, you gotta do it in Krakoa,
That's
man.
it.
If you allow Human Torch to be around here, it's like you're asking for it. You're asking to be in trouble. So they're gonna save up the Luna Snow. I would imagine that they would do the same. Rejects is gonna be doing that save, probably onto Luna Snow as well. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen a little bit sooner. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's definitely gonna happen because you know you get to keep Luna.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to keep Luna, so
That's it.
That's
Luna,
it.
we dancing, we prancing, we're over here going crazy. Let's do it. It's go time. Loki is going to be banned as well by Reject. Captain America banned by OUG. Captain America banned by Reject. No Torch, no America. We're not fantastic. Don't worry about the freedom. We're here to dance. We're here to prance because the Mantis has been protected. That is exciting. We might see that Guardians rival composition coming up.
ban Adam. So sorry, no.
Never
Guardian
mind.
rival for
Wait a
you.
minute. Oh, that's a different team though. Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, wait. They protect. Oh.
They gotta
Oh,
ban.
you know what?
They're gonna
Doesn't
ban.
matter.
They're gonna ban
Doesn't
Adam
matter.
now.
They're gonna ban Adam now.
Oh my God,
They're gonna ban
100%
it?
similar. 100% similar ban picks.
100% similar ban. Wait a minute.
It is.
It is a mirror ban. Is that the first of Marvel Rivals Ignite? Both teams banned and protected the same 6 heroes.
Oh.
That is what I like to see. That is it. That means that this matchup is purely inequality right now. It is all about your skill. It is all about your will. It is about how are you going to play when we go to Krakoa.
Exactly, and you saw right now, just moments ago, you see Bobo right there, Prince of Nova, among the audience right there. But yes, back to the conversation as well. Mirror ban picks, Liger. Couldn't get any more crazier than this. Similar playstyles? Nah, we're gonna bring it next level. Similar ban picks.
All right, come on, OUG versus Reject. Let's see how it goes. Let's see who's going to take it. We're going to Krakoa. This is a domination game move for those who don't know, which means it is a best of 3 in capturing the objective. Oh my days, a beautiful tree of Krakoa right there going off, looking luminous. That is the mutant magic, the power. 10 seconds out. Nello, this could be the end
This
of
could be
OUG.
the end.
Or the beginning of a comeback that would make this entire building erupt in joy.
Exactly. And judging by the momentum, I would say OUG is definitely in high spirits right now coming into this battle. But again, anything can happen, especially if it's Krakoa we're talking about. The portal place, the portals around surrounding the areas is definitely a factor as well, the trees. And now it looks like they're about to collide in the middle of the map. Right here, mission unlocks in another 10 seconds. Mission area going to be unlocked a little bit sooner, but it doesn't really matter because right now, going for the dive is Gonbei. Will he be able to catch anyone? No, he's just going to get out before things gets a little bit sticky. And, of course, just trying to gauge water, but wait!
What?
Taro!
Taro, wake
What?
up! Finale! On the silo, getting picks like no one has ever seen before when somebody's just sleeping at the door. What are you doing, my goodness? Wake up, it's time for Marvel Rivals Ignite. Get with your team. Get with the program. Get with the actions. Vald on the Invisible Woman right now. Holding it down. Finale gets a pick on head right there. The Venom is there to back it up right now. We're going to see the momentum. We're going to see the action. We're going to see Finale throwing shots, trying to get it going. Butterfly Prance out of there. Gargoyle taken to the skies as the Phoenix for now.
Exactly.
It looks like Reject get their first bit of 15% on the board. They're in the lead.
Yeah, thanks to that first elimination onto Taro Cookie, they were more confident in moving forward. And OUG probably recognizing that.
Oh, the
decides
Venom.
like, yeah,
Venom v Venom. Holding it down.
B versus
Eddie
B.
Brock versus Flash Thompson. Who's the real Venom?
Let's go. I don't know. I would say Eddie Brock, but hey, it seems like we'll have to decide it later on because right now the battle's going to happen in the middle of the battleground. Moland right there with the dive on the butterfly.
Moland!
Taking out Mocha, taking out Finale is Taro Cookie, and it seems like the beginning. This might be the beginning of the comeback of OUG. You're going to take out Piggy and Dobby as well. Oh my god, everyone on the side of Rejects is falling one by one. And they will be retaking this point, Liger.
There it is right there. Retake, retake, retake. OUG holding it back. Getting themselves some percentage on the board. Reject 44% in the lead though, but OUG will catch up nice and easy in no amount of time because that's naturally how it flows, excuse me. And then we go Svald with the Invisible Woman ready to run. Gunbei with the Feast of the Abyss online as well. Gnome, of course, is there with the Feast of the Abyss just as well. And honestly, Reject have every single ultimate up online. Oh my goodness. How can they lose this next fight?
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, they have everything in their arsenal, and honestly, the progressions are pretty much in favor of either teams. It doesn't really matter. But right now, the support ultimate has been employed, Fate of Both Worlds, to start things off. But Finale is gonna fall, and it looks like, wait a minute, Gargoyle on the Phoenix is gonna come back with Meteor Ram. Will that matter? The double, the shield into the dunk, will that matter at all?
Yo, it's a big one from Milan right there, taking out Mocha. The Ensong Infernos earlier were very exciting to see. Didn't necessarily get the peaks, but it did allow others to clean up house. Taro quickly taking out Gargoyle. Gumbe with the crunch, gonna retreat for now. And there goes Gnome by Xiao Shang right there. Taro Cookie taken out by Finale. It looks like the source is in favor of OUG. Pig is on the point right now. Headlock's going to be throwing up that Sonic Seduction. We're going to see Luna in the backlines, but it was actually a false image. Ah, my days, that team up is ecstatic. Headlock taking out Piggy.
Oh my god.
Looks like OUG have the advantage right now. 80% and climbing. They've got the numbers. Reject need a regroup.
They gotta regroup and they gotta do it hard, but Molan is gonna make things difficult for them because he's targeting the backlines. Dobby is gonna go down. Gargoyle is gonna go down. Molan, that monster on the battlefield.
Molan with the read!
Now. What a play!
Molan did the read and wasn't going to try and go for the greed in taking out Mocha, respecting the presence of Mocha, the invisible woman right there. Overtime's ticking out for OUG right now. Looks like Gumbe is going to try and sustain for now. Mocha's on the back foot right now. Looks like Headlock's going to...
Oh.
And Reject don't make it!
That's gonna be game number 1. Actually, the first part of Krakoa, right? Going in favor of OUG. So OUG definitely have that momentum going on for them.
1000% they do. That is exactly what you want. Now, OUG's got the crowd behind them right now. The crowd is cheering crazy. What did I say earlier today? The environment, the audience can give you so much energy, more than most people know. Hometown advantage could be a factor, Nello, but if I'm Reject, I wouldn't let it get to me. I made it here for a reason, and I'm going to keep it going. But both teams are both teams. Let's see how it all ultimately unfolds. Reject could turn it around now. Krakoa is a very divisive map, a lot of different strategies, a lot of different plans. And I think if Reject do play their cards right, they could get themselves this next round, and then we'll go to a deciding third round. But OUG showing up and showing out, which is what we wanted to see, a competitive bout between these two teams.
Well, let's see if they will be able to continue their streak, right? The momentum, just build it on. All gas, no brakes. You can see Molan already out in the open, just trying to march his way forward towards the mission area, which will unlock in approximately 20 seconds. But Reject so far is definitely... They definitely still have the ability to defend and come back from this, but I don't know. Once the momentum gets started for OUG, it's just so hard to put a stop to it.
There it is right now. Momentum. 3, 2, 1. And the point is open right now. The mission area has unlocked. Finale is on the Butterfly Dance Sim Psylocke right now. Hopefully soon we're going to see something crazy. Oh, Milan getting pushed. Milan dashes out. 33 HP and they survive for now. Get a nice heal and nice health back and retreat for now. Spelled on the back foot as well. Gargoyle's pushing forward, landing some shots. Fiery, turn it up. The marks are there. We're going to see. Oh, that's close. That was close. Milan manages to slip out with a couple bit of HP left to go. Gambe's got the Abyss. The dance has begun. Both Lunas, that's right. Dobby and Xiao hit the Feather back to us, but Toro and Gargo hit the Ensong Inferno, taking out the others. And there it is, the dance. Finale this time with the butterfly dancing. That's the way you want to see it. Taro Cookie taken down, Zwar taken down, Yanmei taken down, Gargo gets the big headlock, turns around, taking down Mocha, and Piggy takes out headlock, which means with Piggy taking out another, that does mean Reject do get some percentage on the board here on Krakoa.
Has to be really careful though, because this happened in the first part of the map, but then OUG came back, retaliated, and never left the point afterwards. So right now, they're probably going to be scouting out in different entrances and exits just to know where Team OUG is coming from. Molan, again, trying to be a menace at the back lines, has the Dance of the Butterfly to work with, gonna get pushed out, but no!
Big feast from Gnome! The Feast of the Abyss Val taking out Finale on the silence right there. Molan cleaning out, taking out Gargoyle. Molan is right now snowballing through. Choke slam, taking out Gnome. Molan cleans up the last bit of HP from the Venom right there. Molan's pushing forward. Headlock's going straight for the other Emma right there. Going straight for Piggy right now. Making it happen. 1% on the board. OUG do capture and get some percentage in their favor now and turn the tide. Reject's going to have to regroup as Mocha and Dobby fall now.
Yeah, I think it's is the beginning of the end right now, simply because OUG has finally woken up the Tigers of China right here, right now. Over Ultra Gaming, led by Molan's elimination after elimination, and of course Taro Cookie as well, is definitely stirring up the morale of the team. And you know, when this happens, it's just all gas, no brakes, all forward, and no
I know
going
what you
back.
mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just hard, right? Because right now, look, Molan, he's just targeting the backline so hard and just isolating, just shifting the focus, splitting the focus of the entire team.
Hold on. Look,
wait.
taking a Gunbei.
Okay.
That's big
huge.
power right
Okay.
there. Should give him the pressure to be able to push forward right now if they're down a Vanguard. The momentum is there. Gargo's trying to get some picks, starting up the Phoenix marks for now. We're going to see how it all turns up, how it all turns out. Gargo flies to the skies, and it seems like another Ensong Inferno is coming out this time from Taro Cookie. Going to be able to nullify that. Both Lunas are dancing. Another Ensong Inferno! Is it going to combine? It does! Gunbei, Dobi taking him out. Gnome takes out. There it is, Taro Cookie right there. The absolute Sonic Seduction, and it looks like Reject did almost capture it. Finale with the Psylocke, slashing and dashing and trying to through crashing, but the absolute sustain of both strategists keeping each other sustained. It's not enough for Finale being able to take him out, but tries to go for Swell, and he's caught out by Taro Cookie right there. Bit of a tough bout for... Oh my days, bit of a tough one right there, of course. What does that mean? Gargo's going to go on the Strange right now, seeing if they can Portal 2.2 contest. 90% and climbing. OUG have it in hold. If they win this, they go to a 2-2 series. Let's see how it goes.
OUG has finally woken up. I think the momentum is definitely going to continue from here. The Portal coming in, trying to force it into overtime, but honestly, OUG is just standing really, really strong. Let's see if that's going to change a little bit. Gnome with the Feast of the Abyss. Let's see if that's going to be a Devour. That's going to be targeting the back lines. Headlock's going to be the first one down. Xiaocheng's going to retaliate by taking out Gnome. It's going to be a 5v5 in the situation, but honestly, Finale and RC has finally taken back control. They're going to let them take back control.
They have eyes on the fact Finale's ahead, closer to the butterfly dance than Milan is, 80% to 65%. Yanbei does have a closer attempt to the Fist of the Abyss. Gnome is not as close as well. Ultimate's not online for anybody just yet. The closest one to it would be Finale, with a couple shots away from the dance of the butterfly, but he's actually going a bit on the flank right now. Let's see if Milan gets the pick first. Let's see which Psylocke is the true assassin here today that can start up a trend, but Gargoyle is closer than ever to the eye of Agamotto.
Yeah, Finale versus Molan, who's the one that's going to be able to bring that value from the Dance of the Butterfly. Coming in, Gnome's already down. Splat, almost down, but it's okay. He'll be able to escape. It's going to be that situation. Another Dance of the Butterfly on the battlefield.
Combination! Taro Cookie with the triple Ensong Inferno!
What a play, Taro Cookie, the savior of OUG. And will that be enough to stop them? Oh no, the bomb coming in by Gnome, trying to bring it to overtime, but the OUG is gonna take this game to 2-2.
2-2. Wake up, everybody. That's a Krakow. 2-0. They're going to hold it down. OUG has claimed winners momentum, claimed themselves back in the spot. It is 2-2. It is tied up. It is neck and neck. OUG versus Reject right now. Who's going to take it?
What a game to witness. And look at Bobo. He's like, yeah, very good. That's very good.
Very good, very good.
That's what he's saying
Absolutely
on screen.
ecstatic gameplay right there. That is what I love to see. We did it. We're here. Another best of 5. We're at the 5. Let's get it. That's exactly what it is. Like you said, all gas, no breaks with it. It's going to be a good one. I am excited to see how this final match goes. Keen to see what map it's going to be. Keen to see, just everything is going to be a good one. And of course, Reject do get map picks, so let's see how they play with that. Milan is crazy, but I think Svaldor's a big standout there, putting in so much work, putting in so much power. I believe I was mostly impressed with one massive decision there. Every single time they had the ultimates ready, Gunbei and Milan and of course Taro Cookie comboed, and they guaranteed at least one of them got a 3K.
Yeah,
every time. They always managed to combine either 2 or 3 of them, and it just collapsed. Every time I saw the Inferno, once the fade just disappeared, there was an absolute venom there with the Abyss, and it was just collapsing on them.
Yeah, I mean, just the jump, the leap, the diving strike onto them, right? One after the other. It was just too much pressure, damage onto the lineups of Rejects that I don't think they were able to cope fast enough.
That's true.
And it just left them at very low health points. They couldn't even hold on until the very end, and that's all thanks to the powerful combination play right there, right? And it's just honestly how they would have played it. And I feel like if they did it earlier on in the first two maps,
Yeah.
that would have probably been a different story here. They probably wouldn't be playing a whole 5 games right there.
True. Let's see how it all unfolds, you know. This could be the reverse sweep. This could be OUG's reverse sweep. They got momentum. They got the crowd behind them. They got the people with them. That's exactly it. But look, we are going to a map I haven't seen in a little bit. I'm very excited for this one. It's going to be good to see. But, you know, there it is. The dub certified for OUG. Reject. Gonna be for a tough one. They haven't won a game in a fair bit. It's been an hour or so since they've won a game. It's going to be a tough one for them going into this next matchup. But, you know, game's the game. 2-2. You're both equally tied up. Reject, now's your time to claim victory that you initially wanted earlier on. OUG, it's your time to finish your story and get that reverse sweep and make them weep.
Yeah.
Who's going to get it?
I mean, when you go the full length, right, you can definitely feel the difference when it comes to the energy being given. And the crowd here has definitely given their energy to their hometown champions, which is Team over Ultra Gaming.
Yes.
And it definitely feels that way. And if you would say the power of family, which we have seen in the other teams.
I believe the last game, the theme was the power of family. I believe this game is the power of the people.
Power of the people.
The people
People's
back
power.
you. That's it. People power.
People's elbow.
That's it. You better get in where you fit in. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And that might be the driving force, encouragement that they need, the motivation that they need to go the extra mile. And honestly, I think the most impressive part was they stayed calm even when they were on the brink of elimination.
Oh, okay,
right?
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because usually when you're just one game point away from being eliminated, you'd probably be a little bit more stressful.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at the stats, the records. OUG with their second win in this series in the lower bracket of Marvel Rivals Ignite in the mid-season finals. So much presence, so much power, so much sustain. I honestly want to give MVP to Vlad in my mind, but honestly, whole team deserved it. The whole team worked hard because they came back from what could have been their last bout, and they came back with a strong fashion. They didn't even let any of those domination rounds go to
team from those combos being stacked one after the other. It's just so hard.
Yep, I expected it to be Zvald again. 18k with the healing, total KO 17, assisting 21, final hits 2, actually 51%. I believe Zvald on repeat would just constantly pull any Venom nonsense from just diving away and just making sure they can lock down the squad right there, not allowing Gargoyle, of course, to move forward, not allowing Gnome, sorry, to move forward, and especially, you know, putting in the work again. Finale on the... Finale Solid was really, really clean early on, I won't lie. Really had a lot of potential, but once Molan just got that momentum, it's hard to keep up.
It was really, and Taro Cookie, I don't know, man. Those clutch plays at the very end as well, the double elimination, the triple elimination, that's definitely played a lot of factor into deciding the outcome of the battle. Because those were the few team fights that allowed them to team wipe rejects and get hold of the point so much more longer, right? Yeah, you can see for yourself, like look at Team OUG, they're finally woken up and the Dance of the Butterfly being used beautifully. They know that at least they'll be able to force out utility spells, and even if they don't, at least the strategists will have to suffer for it.
Of course. Oh, that was a massive Ensong Inferno. Put that one on the highlight reel one more time again. That is what I expect to see from Taro's amazing Jean Grey. Absolutely stellar.
Yeah, they're finally starting to feel the vibes, is all I can say. The momentum, the cheers from the crowd, and that definitely plays a lot to impact. Fortunately, it did not start too late.
Yeah.
It started, I would say, right on time.
Right on time.
Right? Because Rejects was about ready to take that game 3-0. And that reverse might be the beginning of the comeback of OUG.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, it's already pretty much on its way. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look. Well, you know what? Reject. You hearing this guy? Nah. Come on. We out here.
I mean,
we're reading the room.
Teams. I definitely support both teams. One's from Asia, one's from China, which I predicted would win. But honestly, it's just a matter of how they put this. Just a respect to all the teams out there.
Of course.
And no one here is undeserving.
Yeah,
Every team here.
all 10 teams that made it to Marvel Rivals Ignite. big love, big respect, big honor to all of you for making it here, playing on the grand stage that is the mid-season finals. You did it. Nobody can take that away from you, no matter where you land. But you know what time it is? It's Spider Islands time, 2099. We're going to Tokyo.
Spider Islands. Oh, God. You know what it means. You might be able to see those Spider-Man
Last time we saw that, somebody played Moon Knight. That's what that means for me.
You might be able to see it.
Now we'll see, we'll see. If Molan plays Moon Knight, I'm going to switch my prediction. No, I'm joking.
Okay, you're going to switch it. Okay, all right.
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, Tokyo 2099 is definitely a very interesting map to be playing on. But, hey, that's Reject's choice. So
that is their choice.
Maybe they have a game plan
Let's
there.
see. Let's see how it ultimately unfolds. It's going to be keen to see how that goes. Yep, players are all getting ready behind us. Let's get into the action very soon as we jump into bans and picks shortly at Marvel Rivals Ignite 2025.
Thought they had this unlocked 2-0 to begin with, and now all of a sudden 2-2 with the potential of OUG coming back. But one thing's for sure, ban picks, take out the Human Torch. We don't even need to say that. It's definitely going to be on auto ban right there, right now. Probably saves up the Luna Snow. I would imagine a pretty similar ban pick system going on there. Save up Luna Snow, probably. Save up Mantis. That could be one of the two options.
I like how we don't even discuss it anymore. Torch is just by default banned.
Yeah, for reals, for reals.
By default.
Take out the Captain America. I mean, that's obviously the things that they need to worry about, right?
Of course,
Captain America, Loki.
Yep.
That should be the things that they are worried about. So Rejects right here already taking out the Captain America, but decides to save the Cloak and Dagger.
Okay, saving the C and D action. Saving the Cloak and Dagger is going to be an interesting one to see. Luna Snow protected as well. Protecting strategist, no cap. Yep, Cap spanned once again. Ain't nobody playing Mr. Freedom to date.
No Wolverine as well, though. No Wolverine, but saving. Doctor Strange.
Oh, I see the song that is being sung by Reject right now. They want to make sure they guaranteed have this portal, which means when it comes down to those final overtime plays, they can guarantee that Strange is there and available for them no matter what. Question is, what's OUG going to do in response?
I mean, they can pretty much save up. Like, they already banned out the Mantis, right? So they can probably just bring out Mantis, save Mantis. But if that happens, RC can choose one of the two things. Ban out Doctor Strange or ban out Adam Warlock.
Hold on. If Reject ban Doctor Strange here, this could be wild.
Nah, I don't think they're going to ban Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit of a fact. In the finals for MRI OCE, we did see that.
Yeah.
A team picked Strange and banned Strange, and the enemy team could not teleport back to point and lost and got second place in MRI OCE. It matters. That was ground zero. They made that decision. So ground zero are very confident. They know how to, when it comes down to that final game, they do manage to do it. But look, you know, we're on Spider Islands Convoy. It's a bit different of a vibe. It's not necessarily a domination mode. It's exactly what it is, a convoy mode. So, like Newly Protected, makes sense. Keen to see how these teams all unfold and go into this next stage. Keen to see.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is like a full ban potential, because you save the Doctor Strange, and potentially what you want to do is you want to ban out the Doctor Strange too, because right now you're saving Doctor Strange. Cool, you'll be able to do that portal play if you want to. But hey, it's a free Doctor Strange for OUG as well, so I think they might be losing out a little bit on the bans, but it's okay. It's all or nothing right now for Team OUG and RC. Who will be the ones to move on and who will be the ones to be sent out of the tournament?
Let's see as we rally on and the crowd goes wild for OUG and Reject is chanting as well and everybody's going crazy. Into the action, into all of the above. Let's get it, let's go. Gargoyles on the high ground right now under Doctor Strange. Finale on the Ultron in the skies. Let's see how it turns out. Mulan on the Psylocke that you already know. Honestly, I'm surprised no Psylocke target ban has happened yet.
Yeah, I think they're like, yeah, oh, we don't really need to worry about Psylocke. But honestly, Mulan has been just so crazy on the Psylocke. You're right, you have a really good point right there. But Xiao Chuang is the man of the hour right there, already with the double elimination, maybe a triple. My goodness, OUG is definitely being super aggressive and just taking out everyone in the first minute. Not even the first minute of the game. Insane.
Alrighty. Speaking of insanity, Taro and Venom on the high. Actually, no. I expect nothing less from Gunbei and Taro Cookie. When they get their ultimates, they're going to be diving in together. This is such an exciting... I love how on brand... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Portal directly onto the Spider Convoy for now. Going to be able to stall its momentum, and they're bunkering in. This is insane competition right now from Reject right now. They've bunkered into the dojo right now. They're not going to be able to allow you to dive freely on them. It's going to give them a good position, pushing Gunbei into the corner. Gunbei really is going to find a bit of a tough time trying to get out for now. Mulan on the flank, rotating around. Taro Cookie takes that finale. That's the pressure you want. Mocha's getting focused by Mulan right now. They're going to be able to turn around and try to focus on somebody else. Taro Cookie dropping in on the high ground. Bulwark shield onto Mocha right now. Mulan almost gets a bit of decisive dash out. Gargoyle taking out Taro Cookie.
What a beautiful play right there. Ganbei starting off things with the elimination. Mulan with the Dancer Butterfly. That's going to take out two of them. Gargoyle, Dobby going down, and not to mention Xiao Chuang taking out Gnome. Piggy's going to go as well. So OUG right now, they are on the extreme offensive against Rejects. And Rejects, they haven't been able to stop them at any point.
Unreal. They haven't actually been able to stop them because the momentum is clean. Like Mulan is constantly just habitually in their back line. And whenever that happens, Gunbei's there to follow suit, keep them sustained, keep them, just distract them, giving Mulan just freedom to just reign in the back line. Speaking of raining again, Gunbei is going straight. That was close. That was close. If the freeze was just a little bit more powered up, it would have been clean. A freeze and a push off the map, and they'd be cheering. But the Rage of Ultron for now is going to keep him in the clearing. So let's see how Taro Cookie has the momentum for the next Entong Inferno, trying to get marks on Mocha in the backline on the Lunar Snow, trying to do it up. Trying to fly up like a Phoenix should, going straight for the Ultron. It's a battle of the Phoenix and the Ultron. It's the battle of who's the one that had the better seasons team right now. But Iggy's there with the Piggy's there with the Psionic Seduction.
Okay.
Taro?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Taro Cookie taking out Finale. Mulan trying to look for that backline again. But there's just so many people around. Eye of Agamotto coming in. That's going to be crowd control. But the fate of both worlds is going to keep everyone alive. So far, so good.
Wait, Fight of Both Worlds were both up, but Dobby still gets taken out by Mulan on the sidelines. The fact, the power headlock taken as well. Mocha taken out by Xiao Zhang as well, and it's going to be a tough one. Mulan going straight for Magneto. Gnome second down. Gunbei taking out Gargoyle. Mulan is pushing forward. Taro Cookie takes out Piggy. That's another one for Taro taking out Finale, and they're just pushing through like it's nothing. They're crazy. Reject is putting up a fight, putting up a hold, but OUG just seem to be winning fight after fight right now, getting the picks they need, the pivotal moments they need, and the precise power is utilized. And this is an interesting Venom spot for Gunbei on the carousel over there. The watermill, I believe it's called. The watermill, yeah.
The watermill. It's definitely a very good spot to hide and just to dive strike in case someone gets caught off guard. But continuing on the action, Rejects is currently on defense right here. It's already halfway across the map. But now, my god, Dance of the Butterfly coming in. He's going to take out Gargoyle, and Mulan has been unstoppable so far on the Psylocke. Taro Cookie as well on the Psylocke, on the Phoenix, taking out Finale. Both duelists on RC is being shut down a lot of the times.
You want nothing, but the Phoenix is the one that is going to burn up like the sun, and Mulan takes out Gnome, and there it is right there. The pressure of Mulan and Taro is just impeccable right now. One's an assassin in their own right just as well, flying into the sky, burning it up. Mulan taking out Piggy right there. There's so much power from Mulan. Come on, hello with the Magneto Meteor is online next, and it could be big. Finale has a dance of their own to pull off. Dobie can bring out the fate of both worlds. So can Xiaozhang if they want as well. Yanbei with the Venom. Magneto Meteor hiding in the trees. Long shot doesn't connect and is blocked by Gnome.
Fortunately, that is not connected to anyone, but it's okay because Fate of the Both Worlds is going to be used in order to try and sustain that line. No more supportive ults from both teams. Actually, wait, Xiaozhang still has one. He's going to use it in order to move forward. Gargoyle on the Bucky trying to defend with his Winter Soldier, but Gunbei taking out Dobby. And while all this happening, Meteor M, who is it going to land on? It's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked. Beautiful.
I think it hit the roof right there.
Oh, really?
I think it hit the lip of the roof, my good. I don't think it was blocked. I think it hit the lip of the roof. How unlucky. I will say though, both invisible boundaries up. We call that one a Venn diagram when they both are up. It is actually exciting to see. That does mean no strat ultimates are up. Dobie, Mocha, Zvald, and Xiaozhang do not have their ultimates up and online, which means whatever happens in this next fight will not be nullified by the healing.
What a play. I mean, this is definitely something that is... oh wait, the Doctor Strange factor coming in. This is what we're talking about. The portal plays coming in, just trying to stop them on that side. They are just one tick away from the entrance, but the dance of the butterfly. Oh my god, taking out the double elimination of the Dobby and Mocha. Beautifully done. Taro Cookie as well taking out Finale. What a play by the double duelist. Finale is going to be reviving himself, but let's see if the Karmic Revival is going to be enough in order to activate and bring everyone back. It's not going to be enough at all, the Cocoon Revive, but OUG seems to be running all over Rejects at this point, Tiger.
Okay. Now again, we are obviously on convoy. Third section is very hard, a lot of higher ground advantage for Reject on the defense. What do they have in their arsenal? They do not have the Adam Warlock anymore. That has been switched off. We're going to have to switch up and how we approach this next fight. OUG has Gunbei with the Feast of the Abyss. Vald is ready with the invisible boundary as well to match that. Mocha will be there soon enough as well. You're going to see a lot of pain. You're going to see Milan in the back line as well, joining the Gunbei Venom right there. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be diving in. Gnome's on the high ground. Pushing forward. Milan is a bit of a tough position right now, and he's going to get chased and done by Gargoyle on the Bucky. I smell a Kraken impact coming up.
Yeah. What a play right there. Immense pressure, though, coming in from Molan right there. But Tarakuki is still around, available to use. Oh, wait, did he hit the roof?
It hit the corner, unfortunately. That's a second ultimate to hit the corner here today. This map is taking names right now, refusing everybody to just be free with their ultimates. Gunbei taking a gargoyle right there. We're going to see a dance of the butterfly take its first step, but it's going to be met by the boundary edge is set. And there it is right now. There's going to be a Piggy right there with the Sonic Seduction right now. 100 points forward in the diamond form.
Yeah, all ultimates has been used by OUG, while Reject still has 2 ultimates on Gargoyle and Gnome. So let's see what Molan and his team, his kingdom, will be able to do in this situation. Just pushing it forward. Whoa! Close call. That was very, very close, but Gargoyle has a Kraken Impact ready to be used. Maybe the grapple would be a good choice here if only he has more teammates available just to deal that damage to take out the opponents. It's already on overtime. Gargoyle coming in. Maybe needs to catch one person off guard, but there's always this pesky Gunbei on the back lines, just diving and tilting them. What a play. What an immense dive. What a play by Taro Cookie. My goodness.
Hold on, Kraken Impact. Gargoyle gets one. Is there enough time for a reset? Another again. Gargoyles go. Oh, shut down by Gunbei.
Beautiful. Beautiful shutdown by Gunbei. Piggy is going to retaliate, but Molan is going to take up Finale. Oh my god, one by one is going down. RC only has 4 members defending at the moment, and that's Emma on the spot so far. Gnome is already on vicinity, trying to hold on a bit longer, but OUG obviously is closer from the spawn. They're going to try and bring up back up as soon as possible, and it looks like Piggy is doing a successful job so far, trying to defend. Gnome as well. The diving strike can be used. Feast of the Abyss, but the invisible boundary by Splat. That's going to keep them alive. But Mocha is also going to keep them alive now. Headlock taking out Gargoyle. This is going to be 5v6. Dance of the Butterfly at the back lines. What an insane Dance of the Butterfly by Finale. But watch out. Molan is available. Molan has Dance of the Butterfly as well. As soon as the support ultimate is gone, watch out, he will be the ones to do it as well. He's gonna land it right here, right now. He's gonna put a stop to this once and for all, Liger.
There it is right now. The Soul Resurgence is going to be a big one if it does manage to go forward. That's Adam, that's pushing forward. They're going to make it potentially as overtime is ticking up. Only a few meters away, overtime is ticking up. And it looks like Reject's going to hold it down and Gargoyle brings himself into the fight. If they have the chance to build that massive comic revival, they'll bring the whole squad back when you least expect it. But the question on the matter of the mind is OUG going to hold it forward? And Gunpei's got the Feast of the Abyss. But Nali and Molan, yo, going for it right now. Feast of the Abyss. Molan beats Finale in the duel of the Psylocks. There it is, Adam. Born again. Bringing Finale back into the fight. It's going to be enough sustain for them to get the Venn diagram, invisible woman boundary set up. Sonic seduction from Biggie. Pulling forward the dance of the butterfly from Finale. Isn't going to be enough right now. This is going to be the sauce they need. Dance the fate of both walls. Luna goes Xiaoxiang.
They are trying to keep the lights alive. Xiaoxiang is the last ultimate utility ultimate available, but RC Dobby has his ultimate Fate of Both Worlds available, and it doesn't seem like they'll be able to hold on a bit longer because right now Gunpei has to be really careful not to die because this support. This is the last stand for both teams right here. Everyone is alive, 6v6, and no one is falling. Taro Cookie has the Eye of Agamotto ready. Let's see if he'll be able to pull it off.
Wait
right
for
here,
the moment.
right there.
Wait for the moment. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, Eye of Agamotto is online. There it goes! And it's cancelled by the Chug Slam! By Biggie with the Sonic Seduction. No for the Feast of the Abyss, matching it in overtime right now. Everybody's pushing forward. Nobody's being taken down but Molan. Taken out by Finale right there. Headlock moves forward. That's going to be Biggie. That's going to be one. That's going to be two. That's the butterfly Finale in the back line. But the strangers keep each other alive, but they walk away from point.
Yeah, that was definitely very, very intense for the nail-biting situation right there. They forced them out of the point, and when Molan fall, that was honestly, that was the point. That was the point that Rejects knew that they could defend against. I mean, it's very close to the full 3 points, right? But
oh yeah,
well, it's still not a 3 point, so that would leave room for Rejects to push and get that 3 points to win.
There it is. There it is. Let's see how it all unfolds going into this next one. Reminding everybody again how it works. The bans that have been set. Reject have protected Doctor Strange and Cloak and Dagger. They've also banned out quite a few. Sorry, they've banned. They cannot play a few other picks as well. You know, just reminding everybody how it moves, how it rolls. There are bans, there are picks, there are stages. A lot is coming forward. These players are feeling the nerves right now. 108.53 meters by OUG.
Wow, it's seriously very, very hard, right? In order to defend that much against a menacing. You saw OUG, right? The march was just so fierce. Insane. And it's just, I think the saving grace was they were much, much closer to the spawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel like not being able to push the 3 points might be Rejects opening to go the whole way and push 3 points, because we know it's definitely not going to be a tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see how it all unfolds. Again, just shy of the end, just shy of the end. All that Reject have to do is take it to the very end, just shy of a couple steps, and they win.
Hard.
Despite others. It's very hard. You basically got to win the entire map. At least they know there's no overtime, but at the end of the day, it's not about the overtime. It's about getting there on time and making it happen.
Exactly.
Gunpei in the back line, going straight for Derby right there. Piggy in the front line doing what they do. That is the Vanguard combination station right there. Nobody wants to get off at Elimination Station because we are here. We've checked in. And they want to punch their ticket and keep riding on the train directly to the final stages of Marvel Rivals Ignite here at the mid-season finals. Both of these teams deserve a spot. They've put on a show here in this best of 5 series to the absolute final wire. Put them on show. Get in where you fit in. Yara me, let's get it!
My goodness, Gunpei just running in circles right there just to avoid that track beam, right? But right now, Soul Resurgence going to be used to pull forward. Wait a second. It seems like OUG is, well, what? They're able to defend. The very, very good start so far. RC's Gnome will be coming back after that Death Timer respawn. But Molan on that Adam Warlock. Let's see if that's the opening they have, because Guardian's Revival, that's going to be an important factor right there.
Oh, speaking of importance, we're talking about the final judgment. Get ready because Frank Castle is grinding forward right now. We're going to see Gargoyle switch it up on the Frank for now, hitting that final judgment. What's it going to be met with? It's going to be met with Xiao Zhang with the amazing Fate of Both Worlds. Finale taking out Molan in the back. Molan on the Adam Warlock is a spicy pick I'd love to see. Sval take it down, Headlock take it down. Molan brings themselves back to the fight. Sval as well, part of the Guardian Revival team up returns. Taro Cookie as well returns with the Guardian team up. It is just ecstatic. They can just bring themselves back once again and run it down one more time.
Let's see if that's going to be enough, because right now Hatlet is on, well, he's going to be on the front lines trying to defend against the March of Rejects. It's very, very close, but it seems like OUG might be able to hand it on. Oh my god, clearing shot. 4 of them has been taken out on the side of Rejects, and only 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in the game. And it seems like OUG might be able to put so much more pressure onto Rejects, because look, they have not touched that first point. And I think the most that they can do in this situation, waste as much time as possible, push it in overtime, so that point 2, point 3, they will have so much more less time.
Oh, definitely. Oh my days, 1 minute 13. Do they hold it? Do OUG hold it?
I mean, they don't have Comic Revival anymore, but Galactic Legends gonna be employed. Taro Cookie right there, trying to provide that pressure and push them away. Ganbei as well. Very low in health though, has to be really, really careful. But let's look. Rejects coming in strong. Final judgment. It's gonna take a splat. The beginning, the first piece of OUG has fallen. And right now, Taro Cookie as well, very, very low in health, probably has to go away. But Fate of Both Worlds coming in, trying to balance that battlefield into their favor. And of course, they are still fighting nail and tooth, not even past the first point.
All right, 2.6 same minutes left, 20 seconds left. This could be it. This could be the moment. Reject have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultimate's ready and online. We're going to see a Meteor. We're going to see Gargoyle with a pump action in the front lines. The Sonic Disruption. That's right, because there's 2 Magnetos on your screen. Piggy taking out Headlock. Wait a minute. Resurrection! Born again! Taro Cookie bringing Headlock and Taro back in the fight. Molan, you brought them back. Piggy taking out Headlock right there. The Mega Hurricane from Finale on the Storm, aiming at Taro Cookie now. Magneto Meteor M is dodged by Ganbei on the Venom, but he's still frozen. Finale gets Ganbei. Gnome gets Vald. 2 minutes 30 added to the clock, and they're still in it. Reject, keep pushing.
What a beautiful sight to behold, right? The Karmic Revival on top of the battlefield, and they just keep coming back and back and back. But honestly, it was a very valiant effort, because thanks to that, they only have 2 minutes. Rejects only has 2 minutes to push forward, and not to mention, they've used up all the ultimates, right? So this is going to add more pressure onto the side of Rejects. OUG can still defend on their strongest area, which is past this point number 2.
Absolutely. There it is.
Yeah, coming in. I mean, look, Ganbei, obviously, just trying to dive that back line, but the final judgment again by Gargoyle, hoping to rip through the front lines. Selchong is going to go down. That's the first casualty for OUG. But of course, the Psionic Seduction. Wait a minute, Peter Quill says, Frank Castle, not if I'm here. But Taro Cookie is going to take out Gargoyle. Insane. Finale is going to go in, but it doesn't really matter because Rejects only lost 1, but OUG has lost more than that, and they are honestly still fighting forward. Taro Cookie is going to fall. Finale is going to take him down. Mocha's going to take down Headlock as well, as the march of Rejects continue with 1 minute on the clock.
If they make it to this next session, they get another 2 minutes added to their time. That is value unlike no other. And all they have to do is push it to that top ledge. They don't even have to deliver to the very end. They just got to get to that top ledge. But Taro Cookie's going to try to stop him in the tracks with the legendary Guardian of the Skies right there. The galaxy is his to protect. Making it happen. Ganbei with the Feast of the Abyss online. Let's see if they go for the crunch. We're going to see Dobie hit the under. Oh, okay. Piggy locked down Taro Cookie with a Sonic Seduction. Peter Quill, what are you doing? Getting tempted, mate.
Oh my god, but Molan has revived him with the Karmic Revival. This has to be it. 30 seconds. This might be the point that they want to contest for. Molan has already bring him back. Now, Headlock has taken out Finale. The beginning of the first casualty. The second one, Selchong has taken out Gargoyle. And right now, they are moving on, trying to push Rejects out of their advances. And they seem like it might be able to do it. Fatal
Feast of the
Both
Abyss
Worlds
is online.
coming
If
in.
that Fate of the Both Worlds
Gunmei,
ends.
Narrow, they're gonna remove Rejects, that's gonna remove Mocha, and it might be it.
Is anybody
3,
contesting?
2,
There's a
1.
portal.
Block it, block it. Overtime, okay, finally Finale is going to be able to move into position to force that overtime, and now this is where the battle continues. Reject's going to come in, and the final judgment by Gargoyle coming in, ripping off Headlock, taking him out of the equation. Gunmei is going to take
Gunmei with
the
a Feast of the Abyss right there. The big crunch from the bottom tower takes that Gargoyle overtime. He's sticking down.
Oh my God,
Milan takes a Finale Globe. He's sticking down as well. Milan! Adam Warlock! Overtime takes out. OUG win!
Moreland! What an amazing play by OUG from the brink of elimination, coming back with a 2-2-3.
Reverse sweep!
What a respect! Respect to Team OUG, respect to Team Rejects, but honestly, it was really Moreland. All Moreland right there, Karmic Revival, and of course, that last minute clutch play.
Look at the sportsmanship right now. Shaking hands. Honestly, what an amazing bout. I thought Sentinels versus Citadel was so intense, and this was just as intense. The storylines between all 4 teams that we just casted today, magnificent, amazing 10 maps that we just went through, Nello. What an honor, what an honor. Hey, look, listen, you know what? We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
We gotta do it.
Boom.
Oh
That's beautiful
seriously.
right there.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing.
Moreland locked in.
Milan locked in on the Adam Warlock, born again.
That was
Woo!
Moreland. That was Moreland 2.0 right there. He locked in. He stepped in when his team needed him. Taro Cookie was right beside him, providing that additional offense power as well.
Oh.
And that was honestly the Guardians revival again. The impact you can see right there, right? That honestly I felt was more impactful than saving a Doctor Strange portal.
Yes,
Honestly.
definitely, absolutely, definitely. Wow. Woo!
3-2.
3-2.
Not even 3-1, not even 3-0.
No, not even. Hey, there you
Both
go.
games today.
There you go, and we're only at the halfway mark
Halfway
of
mark,
today,
yeah.
of day 3 of Marvel Rivals Ignite.
We've been here for 8 hours. We've been here for 8 hours.
An
Yeah.
amazing 8 hours at
Exactly.
that. What a pleasure to cast these amazing 4 teams. Earlier with, of course, Sentinels and Citadel Gaming, and just now with Over Ultra Gaming and Reject. Amazing, amazing teams. And that does mean
Wow.
Citadel
Goosebumps.
Gaming, go
Seriously.
forward.
I know.
And Over Ultra Gaming,
I know, I
as
have
well.
goosebumps just now.
Goosebumps.
That
Goosebumps.
game, right?
goosebumps.
Firepower over firepower
Woo.
on top of the firepower.
Come on.
It's just insane.
Absolute
Final,
insanity.
Frank Castle versus Peter Quill.
Woo! Adam Warlock.
The amount of bullets in that game.
Mate,
My goodness.
I'll tell you what, Molan, he wasn't rash. Took his time. Adam Warlock, born again, brought the team back again. Again, that's another matchup where Adam Warlock is the factor.
Yeah, the
and it
factor,
really
yeah.
does show evidence as to why next season that team up, it's not going to be the big deal anymore.
Last chance to use.
Yeah, last
this
chance to make it happen. He and Marvel Rivals Ignite run it down on that amazing Triple Rose comp. As we know, the Guardians Revival team up. Woo!
I am
Legendary.
super stocked.
Galactically legendary, I should say.
Legendary. I like that. I like that. And honestly, that was the game to watch right there, because this is like a high right there, a shooter's high right there.
Oh,
because the how do you put this? The team fight, the amount of team fight that occurred in such a short span of time, and honestly, I have to bring it back again to the Guardians Revival, because Moreland, with his ultimate, brings back everyone.
Yes.
Koku Rebirth is in factor, and Taro Cookie was crazy on that Star-Lord.
Yes.
Not to mention his left clicks and charge right clicks as well. Moreland, that was the Moreland factor right there.
Yeah, the secret
Moreland
duelist,
factor.
the secret duelist. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The secret duelist, Adam Warlock, just running it down. Hey, I know a lot of people out there loving playing Adam Warlock on the offensive like that. That's for you. Milan did that for you. Represent.
Exactly,
Let's go.
exactly.
Let's
and
absolutely
you
go.
know what's even more impressive? That wasn't even... they were actually on the defense, and they use it offensively. And remember the Karmic Revival right on top of the convoy? It's like, it doesn't matter if we die, we're going to just keep coming back.
We're going to run it back. You're going to have to fight 12 of us. Not going to let it happen. Not going to let it happen. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
And couple that with like Luna's Fate of Bones World,
Yep.
that's definitely going to bring the whole team back up
Yep.
alive. So I definitely love that factor. And OUG definitely very deserving of that win.
100%.
Reverse sweep.
Mhm.
But we're going to give our shout outs to Rejects as well because they've made it this far.
I wouldn't even call it a sweep. Reject fought tooth and nail every single moment they possibly could, down to the wire, down to the overtime, down to every round, down to every convoy, down to every corner, down to everything you possibly have as a factor in your Marvel Rivals maps.
Exactly.
They earned themselves a massive, massive stamp in the Hall of Fame for Marvel Rivals for that performance. They definitely did it. Shout out to them, all of them, of course. Finale, Gago, Piggy, Gnome, Mocha, and Dobie. They were absolutely legendary.
Exactly. But of course, the crowd is definitely very pleased. The hometown crowd for the Chinese division is definitely very, very happy because because OUG lives to fight another day. We're gonna see them tomorrow as well, and yeah, all the more reason for the shout outs, the cheers to keep going and ringing in this venue itself.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Whew. So there it is. That's OUG over Ultra Gaming.
Yeah.
Headed off now, relaxing, earned themselves a nice victory meal, of course. That is, of course, the legendary performance by Hetlot,
21
Xiaozhang, Molan, Svald, Gambe, and Tarakuki. Gambe stood out for me, in my personal opinion. Massive, massive presence on the Venom.
Exactly.
Massive piece of their beast almost every single time. The stats are insane right there. 60k blocked by Hetlot, 50k healing by Xiaozhang. A massive, look at that's a combined, like in terms of Molan, that's a combined like 40k worth of stats right there across the board because Molan was putting in work on all fields of damage and healing. Svald as well was massive 55k healing. Gambe, just an absolute sponge, absorbing so much damage and doing so much disruption. And Tarakuki just took to the skies like an absolute galactic legend and just put on a masterclass of Peter Quill.
Yeah, that was definitely the factor that was in play in order to stop RC. It's like, you want to depend on the portal to come back to the action? We're going to depend on revivals to come back to the action. And honestly, it paid off because OUG right now in a reverse score 3-2. Molan, that's the MVP for today. Congratulations. I don't know who's going to be interviewed, but I hope that it's Molan. I just want to know.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a quick chat with Molan. We'll see if Koji's going to have a chat with Molan. Absolute ecstatic, stellar performance from the King.
Yeah, the King. The King and his kingdom.
King
this
in
is
his
kingdom.
kingdom.
We're
Molan.
just a subject.
Woo!
We're just a subject.
Come on now. Come on now.
We're just a
Come on now. 38k KOs. 38 KOs. Assisting 8 because they're out of my goodness.
Yeah,
Finally, it's
I know.
accuracy. I don't even think accuracy matters at this point in time because they're just absolutely dishing out damage.
Kind of
Can we get res accuracy? Because my goodness, every time that Karmic Revival was set off, all the team ups were set off, everybody bang for bang, value for value.
Super impactful. Yeah,
absolute spectacular.
But can we just say his Psylocke was also a menace on the battlefield. The back lines was definitely being tackled so much, and they really just neglected him. They kind of just neglected him. Like, yeah, we can stop him. We might as well just preserve. It's fine. We'll just sustain our lines so much that it doesn't really matter.
Neglect is a factor, but Gambe was just in their faces. So was Cookie as well. Tarakuki side by side with Gambe. You know, the theme of the season, you know, Phoenix versus Null. They decided, what if we team up? The Phoenix and Venom running it down, putting it down on Reject, and then Molan just cleaned house from the sidelines and just picked and picked and picked away at Reject's backline. And then, yeah, the dance of the butterfly took its first step, second step, third step, and the final step towards victory for OUG of Ultra Gaming, putting in the work right there. Piggy put in the work as well. So much presence coming from Reject. Honestly, it could have gone either way. It really could have gone either way, but today was OUG's day. On any other day of the week, it could have been for Reject, but we are here at Marvel Rivals Ignite, the day of the tournament, on day 3 of here at the mid-season finals. It could go either way, but today is OUG's day. Earn the victory, have a good rest. Good luck tomorrow in your matchup. It is gonna be a banger.
It's definitely gonna be a banger. I'm really looking forward to seeing what is in store for us tomorrow as well. But yeah, again, it's hard to believe, but we gotta say the truth. This is only halfway.
Only the halfway marker today, because we're gonna be tagging out very soon, and we're gonna be tagging in our legendary casters very soon, but not yet for now.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Molan popping off.
Yeah,
it's like,
true, yeah.
we did it. We did it.
All right, Milan, yeah, pop off. You earn the victory, get a big side. It's going to be a good
steak
one.
tonight.
Yep.
That's what he's saying. We're gonna eat that juicy
Yep,
steak
yep,
tonight.
yep. I know the folks out there. I know the crowd would love to hear from Milan or anybody from OUG very soon after that amazing stellar victory. So it's going to be cool to hear very soon. I believe Cozy's going to be leading that interview. It's going to be a good one. And then later, who's going to be covering our amazing next two best of fives for the day?
That's gonna be our very own leg day and God Moxie right there. So definitely do tune in a little bit later on because they'll be covering the third and fourth match, which will probably gonna last another half a day. So I mean I'm excited.
You never know. Could be a 3-0, 3-0. You don't know until you live it. You never know. Could be a 7-0. No.
7-0.
7-0. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not anywhere near the grand finals there.
Yeah, our Mets are not mathing at the moment.
You never know. It could be 12 and you already know. I'm joking.
12 and 5.5.
I'm mucking around, but yep. Massive information today. We've learned a lot about these regions. We've learned so much. I have to say though, it is absolutely ecstatic to know that we are down to 6 teams.
Exactly.
Marvel Rivals Ignite now.
6 teams. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's going to be OUG.
Wow.
It's going to be Citadel Gaming.
Yes.
Those two are going to be joining the top 4 teams out in the winners bracket, which we'll be seeing later on.
Yes.
I cannot emphasize enough.
Yeah. I have 100 Thieves is going to be there. Ground Zero Gaming. That's a match later today. That's going to be very exciting. It's going to be cool to see how it all unfolds. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be enjoying. I'm going to be watching just like the folks at home. It's going to be a good
3-0.
Oh, I don't know.
Moon Knight 3-0.
Moon Knight, maybe.
Maybe.
Gonna be cheeky with a bit of Iron Fist,
Yeah, Iron Fist. I was thinking that.
We'll see what everyone has in store. But that's not the game. There's more to come. We'll see how it finds out. But yeah, just to recap all of that, that was awesome. Nella, it was an absolute pleasure casting alongside you once again. It was always a pleasure to do that. I got to learn more about the top dogs that came from your region as well, with Reject, of course. And now we know OUG from China, absolute stellar performance as well. Yep, we saw, a lot of information. Citadel Gaming survived today as well.
Yeah.
They survived to keep it going. Citadel Gaming, it's going to be good. Now, let's go to the interview with Molan.
Are you not entertained, folks? We have 2 games, and they both led to Game 5. We just watched OUG take down Team Reject, and I'm here with the one and only duelist, Molan Ron. And I've got to say, with this incredible crowd and playing for the home team for China, how does this feel in the first ever LAN?
刚刚我们看完了5场 BO 啊，然后 OUG 是力挽狂澜 ，Duelist 就最强的进攻手莫兰现在在大家面前。想请问莫兰选手，你在这个主场观众这么多本国的粉丝面前是什么感受呢？
就是当我听到就台下那么多为我们呐喊的粉丝们，为我们 OUG 加油，我就知道这场比赛我们有不得不赢的理由。
As soon as we hear the voice of our home crowd, I know there is no reason for us to lose.
Great answer. They're loud for everyone to hear, and I love to see it. You guys have been so fun to watch, and I have to ask, what do you think sets apart OUG from the other teams in this tournament?
刚才整场比赛非常精彩，你觉得你们这个 OUG 团队区别于其他团队的这个特点在哪里？
相比于其他团队，我们 OUG 是一群互相鼓励、互相信任、一起进步的队伍。
Well, our team is a team encouraging each other and trusted in each other, and we progress it together.
Love to hear it. You guys seem like you're prepped for just about everything out there with team coordination. Walk us through and allow us to peek behind the curtain. What is the prep like behind the scenes for the big stage?
刚才这样精彩的这个团队配合还有默契的比赛啊，但那我们这个团队在背后是如何准备的呢？
我们这次线下做了非常充足的比赛，不管是跟每个对手进行了训练赛，还是说研究了我们接下来所需要应对的对手的阵容啊体系，都做了很充足的准备。
Well, we prepared very well for this game, and no matter which opponent we will face, and also the strategies, what kind of strategies we are gonna use, we do prepare a lot.
Well, practice makes perfect for sure, and you're definitely making a name for yourself. Even the fans across here are starting to learn that you are one of, if not the best duelist in China. Do you regard yourself as such and to that high caliber?
确实啊，这个成功离不开努力的练习。那么，你觉得你自己是你认为你自己是最强的进攻手吗 ？The best duelist。
因为我们的目标是冠军，我会努力去做世界第一突破手。
Since we are aiming at the championship, so I will try my best to be the best duelist.
Love the humbleness, love the humbleness. And finally, I want to ask, looking forward into the bracket at all the teams left, who are you most interested to face and why?
那么在接下来这个比赛中，你觉得你最期待跟哪支队伍对战呢？
还是一样的，因为我的目标是冠军，我们的目标是冠军，所以不管对手是谁也好，有多厉害，我们都会全力以赴。
As we mentioned before, we are aiming at being the championship, so no matter which opponent's team we will face, will try our best.
Well, we wish you luck in the rest of the tournament. Again, give it up for Team OUG and Molan Ron here, and a great guest we have. And we're going to go ahead and throw it back to the casters for a quick minute, and we'll see you just after that.
那么我们祝福 OUG 团队，也期待他们接下来的表现。谢谢大家，谢谢这个。